Five mics, five minds. You tapped in live. It's that time. From the brain of Heather B. Built a squad, now they out that seat. Jada Rebel on the front line, talk back. UTR when they dig for the real facts. Double A, keep it blunt when he drop takes. Professor break it down like a class, no breaks. Meech come through, whole room lean in. 5 lanes, 1 table, let the show begin. Let's go. It's that UTR, talk your shit. 5 voices, 1 vibe, don't switch. Press play, lean back, feel it. If you came for the truth, that's it. It's that UTR, talk your shit. Westside groove when the theme song hit. 5 chairs, 5 hearts, 1 pitch. If you came for the truth, that's it. Ay. You rockin' with Jada Rebel. Heather B on the vision. Double A the professor. Meet you in the building. UTR. Talk your shit. Stay tuned. Yeah.
And we are back, ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages. UTR proudly presents Talk Yo Shit. Hey, did you miss us? We missed y'all. Y'all feeling the intro? We are. So with that being said, tonight is called Bless the Bottle. Bless the bottle. So that means, people, baptize yourself in the liquor, put your kiddies to bed. And honestly, this is not a family show tonight. So we go get with it. And with that being said, we gonna pass it to the professor. Let's get it.
Welcome to Cocktails and Conversation. I'm your co-host, the professor. And here comes your daily dose of cocktails and conversation. And this edition is called Bless the Bottle. Throughout the night, we will be doing cards from I Don't Give a Sip. So you guys can join in, but we just gonna get right into it. And I'm just gonna go ahead and get this one out the way because it's been going on for a minute. And I just want to see what people and how they feel about it, right? Rap beef. We all are no strangers to rap beef. We know the whole beef between 50 and T.I. I want to know this. Is there such thing of taking it too far? And should certain things be off limits, or should there be a no-hold bar when it comes to rap beef?
That's a very loaded question, only because you have the world of like actual battle rap where they really do not hold back absolutely anything. And that's usually like that's the atmosphere that it is. But is it a difference in that sort of atmosphere versus just laying out a track? Like, it really just depends on the situation. Because I really want to say certain things, yes, should maybe be off, like people's kids, dead relatives. Like, that's when it gets real personal. But again, within the rap game, it's kind of hard to differentiate what should be said and what shouldn't be said. Because it also gets to a point where it's like a tit for tat situation. So if one person says something, it's almost like you have to come back and say some really fucked up shit in order to, win that battle. So it's a lot of points to be pointed out with that.
Fellas?
Well, Heather, the only gripe I have with what you just said, I mean, yeah, battle rap is an entity where is a form of hip hop that is used, and if you listen to today's current battle rap, yeah, there is practically no limits. But however, if you also pay attention, a female recently got punched in the mouth for talking about somebody's dead mother. And honestly, there is certain pieces of someone's life that should be off limits. Like dead relatives, I believe you can't talk about. I don't believe, like, as it was pointed out, the T.I. and 50 thing. Like I said, your mother's alive. If she looked like Smokey Robinson, that's y'all business at the end of the day. If she looked like Smokey Robinson, that's y'all business. Y'all discuss that in y'all household. If she got a mustache, that's her business. That's in y'all household. But to go to somebody to basically, and not to mention, she's alive. So to shoot on someone's dead mother and be like, you was talking about my mama, so I'll talk about your mama. You know, you could have talked about the relationship he had with his son. If you really want to be honest, you could have talked about a whole lot of things that then, you know, that transpired in another man's life as opposed to a dead relative. So with that being said, yes, I believe there is some entities that are in people's lives that should be off limits. And dead relatives is definitely one of them.
But I do have a question about that though, because going back to the situation with T.I. and 50, and as far as T.I.'s sons, Damani and King, do you think that it also is based on how they do it? Because when you think about Damani, like it wasn't as disrespectful as what King was doing. Like King was on a whole listen before you cut me off. Listen to what I got to say. What I'm saying is, as far as the delivery and what was stated, King was way more disrespectful than Damani. Like you wearing her picture on a t-shirt, you're telling like, oh, you need your dead grandma, your dead mama. Damani was just having a conversation, but I'm not gonna say that he wasn't also disrespectful as well. But when you put the two and two together, King was on a petty, disrespectful sort of run. Damani, he was, you know, on his, I hate to say it, but everybody else been saying it, but on his meet the grams situation.
So we're not gonna throw Buddy Red in it.
You know what? I completely forgot about Buddy because I hadn't really listened to it. I gotta go back, but I completely forgot about Buddy. But as far as, I still don't think it was as disrespectful as King. Because King was posting shit. He was posting videos. He was doing songs. Like, he was doing a lot.
I feel like only because the way he raps in the delivery felt different. That's probably why you're saying that. Because the level of disrespect that this man had for him too. And how he basically, this letter was talking to his dead mama. And then telling him, like, I can send him there with you. Like, you real disrespectful too. But then that also, the question to be asked is, are there different types of disrespect, or is disrespect just disrespect all across the board?
That's a good question. I think that's more of the question.
Leave my dead mama out of this.
Can y'all hear me okay?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
I'm very disappointed in all you guys, because when did diss rap or battles become moral raps or battles? At the end of the day, as long as we've been listening to rap music, if I recall, Tupac said, you know, that's why I fucked your bitch, you fat motherfucker. I remember Biggie saying, who shot you? When the nigga could have died in the whole lobby of a record label. So since when are we playing moral police on rap battles or rap diss? I could have sworn Nas said, you 33 taking Taekwondo in the karate class, my nigga. You know, like, I don't think it should be. I think if we're going to water down rap battles, I think they should start playing flag football in the NFL. Like, y'all got to stop this. Like,
wait, hold on. Don't say y'all, because I didn't get my opinion for it yet.
Well, I'm just saying, the people who are saying, you know, talking about someone's dead relative is too far. I just feel like there's never been morals when it comes to diss records or battles. You know, when Drake came out and, you know, when someone came out and said, Drake, you're hiding your baby from the world, they're taking personal attacks on people's personal lives. At the end of the day, I'm not here to hear you say, oh, you wore pink shoestrings, because that's not going to land. Like, at the end of the day, we want to hear everything is fuel. Every beef in this is fueled by hearing the most intimate secrets of your life. And is it right? No. But at the end of the day, like, I don't want to hear the soft. I don't want to hear the soft stuff. I don't want to hear flag football and like, come on, y'all got to stop that. Like, I feel like the diss now they're not even reaching nowhere near the diss or the rap beefs back in the day, and we grew up on that type of rap. So for the people who have answered and said Damani this or T.I. that or 50 this, y'all barely touching the surface of what rap diss was back in the 90s.
But I feel like even understand how far it go back, just think about Sugar Hill Gang and Rapper's Delight. How he's really just rapping his song about how he goes to his friend's house and how the food tastes and all this, that, and the third. And he's dissing him in his song. So rapping and being disrespectful has been around for a long time. And I just feel like it's a no holds bar. Right?
I mean, yeah.
I mean, honestly, saying that, people is taking it too far and saying that there's levels to like disrespect and certain things should be left off limits. I mean, honestly, when you look at it, when you going into like a battle of any sorts, it's no holds barred. It's no holds barred, and people feel like they have to go this route to have an advantage. So saying that's like saying you should eliminate like the no holds barred atmosphere from the rap battle itself. And if you take that away, what does that do for the rap battle community or atmosphere?
Absolutely.
That's true. Because then if we are going to try to police how these beefs go, then you never know. You might end up with lawsuits later. In regards to going too far.
Didn't someone recently just try to make a lawsuit against somebody, or a record label, or a whole?
You don't say. You don't say.
We'll leave the Canadians alone tonight.
All I'm gonna say is this: you cannot be sensitive and be a rapper. You just cannot. It's not gonna fly.
He's sensitive.
Y'all seem to
Now,
have
my
a change
thing
of
is
attitude.
when you start talking a little bit too much about the type of work you put in on these songs, I think that's stupid. To just pretty much hand over your confession tape on wax, that I feel like is going a little too far.
Do you have a change of heart, Heather B? Like, are you? Because at first it seemed like you was going towards, you lean more towards the other side. Are you coming back to the realistic side now?
But that's the thing. I was never on that particular side. I understand what it is. I was just talking about how people are starting to pursue it now and see it.
Okay, but the way you explained it,
I understand about Pac and the way that he was going off in them fucking songs and had no fucking respect whatsoever. Hell, I even understand Quit going off the way that he did on fucking MC8. So I get it. I understand, but you also have to realize we're in a different time now too, where everything is so goddamn fucking PC. So we having this conversation growing up the way that we grow up, we understand what the beef was. But the motherfuckers now who are younger that's getting into this and starting to learn this are starting to feel, oh no, you're doing too much. You're doing too much. You're doing too much. They don't understand the basics of what we came from. So when I said that in the beginning, I was speaking in a term of what the time is right now.
You have to say that because that's not how it was perceived.
Well, I explained it right now.
That's not how it was perceived.
You walked it back. We don't just take it like that. Gerald, you gonna walk your comments back, or you don't stand on what you said earlier?
Fuck no, I ain't walking nothing back. You crazy as hell. Let me explain something to y'all. Now I got to take my Tupac glasses off of this because check this out. The shit that you just now, like I said, everything that Double A just said is completely true, right? I fucked your bitch and all that. And what was the other verse you said? Oh, who shot you, right? Who shot you, right?
Yeah.
But what did all that got in common? First of all, first of all, we don't know if Tupac really fucked Faith. That's one. We don't know who shot Tupac. That's one. That's another thing. And another thing that they got in common is everybody was alive at that time. Ain't nobody talking about, oh yeah, I went to your mother's grave and stomped on it and pissed on it like on some Tales in the Hood type shit. So yes, there is a certain amount of disrespect that you just don't cross. And regardless of a rap battle, regardless if you say it to someone's face and all that other shit.
But rap is supposed to be at that stage where you're trying to either get them to retaliate back, hurt their feelings, embarrass them, or anything what it is. So if you're beefing with somebody, it's a no holds bar.
Not necessarily, because like I said, if I was going at 50, I can talk about your baby mama situation. I can talk about your child not liking you. I can talk about, like I said, the funny thing is they actually went at his other baby mama and T.I. fucking his other baby mama, but it didn't land. So now, since it's all not landing, I gotta go to this now. And like I said, talking about I'm smoking on a Sabrina Jackson pack and all that other shit, you went too far. You going too far.
I'm disappointed in you, bro. And like you follow the battle rap circuit, that you follow that world of where again, these are not like mainstream rappers that are trying to be mainstream.
And nobody's ever disrespected a dead relative in none of the battles I watch.
But none of them been disrespectful.
Except one, and like I said, they got punched in the face.
And that was a question that I asked earlier in regards to the battles, the battle realm versus the mainstream realm. Is it two different situations, or should everything just be across the board all the same?
Okay, this is my question then. So it's okay for them to talk about somebody that's alive, just as long as they're not dead. Is that what you're saying?
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Please elaborate. Why is that?
You trying to play flag football with pads on, and I don't like that, Gerald. That's
hey, call it what you want. Call it what you want. But like I said, you talk about somebody dead. You talk about somebody dead, mama. It's just like, bro, for real. Like I said, if you would have just said the line and kept it pushing, okay, fine. But then, like everybody's pointed out, King goes off and start wearing her own t-shirts, and then like I'm smoking on this Sabrina Jackson pack. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. It's like, bro, really? But then, and then that's why I said I have respect for T.I. because T.I. don't even respect what his kids are doing.
But at the end of the day, wasn't it 50 Cent that was talking about Irv Gotti when he first died and about his wife, and like, so now we playing tit for tat?
No, I'm and this is my personal opinion. I didn't see any of that, and I can put my hand on my grandmother's plaque. I never saw anything about Irv, as far as Irv Gotti dying and 50 Cent saying anything. I've never seen it. Okay, he did. Now, like I said, if he did do that,
like the day of his death, which is crazy.
If he did do that, 50 is wrong. You don't, like I said, man is dead. So let it go at this point.
Okay, so let me ask this question, since we on this whole subject with 50, right? Do you feel like he was losing a battle, and that's why he went to I'm gonna go ahead and do a documentary about all these so-called women that you raped?
I've heard that. I heard.
Yes, I can say that. Yes. Because
no, what I'm saying is, though, do y'all feel like the reason why he's doing this because he was losing this rap battle beef?
No,
or that's just the way he moves because
that's
this
that's the way
you got to look at it like
his
this.
level of petty. That's his level.
This is chestnut checkers, is what you're saying, right?
Because the whole
is like the
point
petty
is
king.
No, somebody else is the new petty king. We'll probably talk about it later. But
go ahead and say it. Who the new petty king?
Afro Man.
Wait, we're gonna get to that in a second. Hold on.
You just told me to talk about it.
Wait. No. We're gonna get to that in a second. That's the next one. So don't even worry about it. We can do that next.
You can't be the petty king off of one situation. Like we ain't even don't even.
Cap.
No. Okay, wait.
We're not gonna talk. I'm gonna say my comments. I got it. I ain't gonna talk.
I'm gonna do it like this. No. Hold on 1 second. Are we done with the T.I. and 50 Cent rap beef and all that?
I just want to know how many people want to stand on Gerald's side versus how many people want to stand on, I guess, I don't know who cracked it open, on my side, because it sounds like Gerald over here. All right, cool. I think Meech, you haven't said much tonight, Meech. Where do you stand?
I thought he did say something about it.
He said it, but I'm really
He's on your side.
I'm really
He's on your side.
I'm really unsure what he's saying when it comes to it.
Well, basically, I was piggybacking on what you said and saying like,
All right, cool.
Pretty much, if you take away the whole no holds barred scenario, what is the rap battle scenario going to be like? That's basically what I was getting at.
All right, so Gerald, you the lone wolf in this conversation tonight.
And for me being the Lone Ranger, I guess I got to take a drink for that. I'm gonna say this is my magic cup.
Okay, wait a minute. Before we get into this, I got a question because I'm pulling it out from Aaron. I don't know if you was in at the time when I said it, but I don't give a sip. First question is, everyone votes on who would most likely.
Read the comments first.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah, I just want to get that out the way real quick. All right, Derek is in the building. He says, "What up, Derek?" He said, "If you feel beef is going too far, don't beef with anyone. There are people that have no chill. If you have chill, beef isn't for you." And then Z's in the building. Hey, Z. She said, "Welcome back, GTR." Thank you.
Okay, I'm gonna ask this question right here. Everyone votes on it. Who is most likely to be returned voluntarily by a kidnapper? Out of everybody on this panel. Everybody on this panel.
Who's likely to be returned?
Yeah, voluntarily by a kidnapper.
You.
Me?
Yeah.
Gerald.
Wow.
Yeah. Come on, Heather. Come on, Gerald. Come on, me.
Honestly, it would be you. It would be good.
Yeah, Professor. Yeah,
I need answers. Why me?
You are the selected candidate for that question.
As much as you don't back down talking,
they ain't even got to vote. I got
to after a while.
Yeah.
You said what?
That's you.
Because you will have the bag over your head talking all kinds of shit, and they're gonna be like, you know what?
Do y'all not know who Gerald is, especially if he had a drink too?
You just roll back.
Y'all careful.
Listen.
See, Gerald,
it's the truth, though.
But after a while, that motherfucker's going to stop. You ain't gonna stop.
No, he's not.
Sure.
Gerald is not going to stop.
Listen, the tribe has spoken. Let's move on.
I drank my shit.
No, and I didn't vote. I vote for me because, like I said.
Well, you drink too then.
I'm just saying. Personally, I think I would be insulting everybody. I think
I would be in that motherfucker talking the most shit to the point where they're like, you know what? We don't even want this motherfucker no more.
He's like, is he worth anything?
Yeah.
About $100? No, bring him back. Bring him back.
You get twisted off the drink. You do be talking a whole lot of shit, though.
I know. He gonna be in there doing his whole 45, 47. They gonna get rid of him then.
Hey, no, look. The funny thing is, bag over the head, zip tied. I'll be like, is your mama alive? Yeah, she is. Your mama, bruh. I'm going off. You gonna kill me. I'm getting all these words out, but go ahead.
That's ridiculous.
And with that being said, we're just gonna jump into it. The whole Afro Man situation. What are y'all thoughts on this? What are y'all thoughts? Is anybody familiar with the case? Has everybody paid attention to what was going on?
Yep.
Go ahead. I'm gonna let you take the floor on this one, Jay. Go ahead, because you brought him up. No, go ahead and take the floor on this one because you brought him up. So I'm gonna give you that. Go ahead.
Fly me to the moon. But anyway, look, so check this out. That was probably one of the funniest court cases I've ever seen.
Oh my God.
Wait. Do you care to give context for people who might not be familiar with the case?
Okay, so,
I know I'm familiar, but just
yes. Okay. Yeah, I'll let the professor handle that.
So in 2002, sheriffs went and got a search warrant. Yeah, it was in 2002.
Is that what you said?
2022. Sheriffs went and got a search warrant and searched this man's house because, and it's under false pretense at that, because they thought that he had drug money and that there was kidnapping. Okay, they bust into his house. They have AR-15s and all kinds of shit. They come in, they take money, they cut his cameras off when they get inside. They broke his gate, they broke his door. When they took the money and when he was supposed to get it back, the money didn't match what they said that they took. The cop then went on to say that he miscounted the money, but there's a procedure that happens when you miscount money and then you have the right amount as opposed to what you're supposed to have. There's another paper that you have to file, right? He didn't do that. So in doing all this, Afroman, and this is crazy because how it went to trial was all he wanted them to do was fix his gate, fix his door, and apologize because they found nothing, right? And them not doing it, he decides to take all the video evidence that he did have before they cut their camera off and went to every social media platform he had and pretty much make a joke about it. The cops then proceed to take him to court and say, hey, we're suing him for defamation of character. In doing so, they played all the videos. Now, mind you, Officer Lickum Lisa is what they called the one lady. Had her crying in court because they did not play a snippet. They played the whole video from beginning to end. But what made it so beautiful is that everything that he said was already public knowledge.
Let her go. Let her go, Jay. Let her go.
Hold on.
I just want to say one thing. I just want to say one thing about what she just said. Eric, the way they kept repeating "Lick 'em low, Lisa" was the way you DJ at home tailgate at Friday, bro. Lick 'em low, Lisa. Lick 'em low, Lisa.
Yes.
First of all, are you dissing my DJ skills? First of all,
Absolutely not. You are one of the best DJs I've ever met. But however,
I've seen the video, so I have to make sure that wasn't a diss because I was about to say
the fact that they just kept playing that part over and over didn't fuck her soul up.
Yeah, she haven't got to do. Let's look at the lemon cake. So go ahead.
Lemon pound cake.
Lemon pound cake.
I hollered. So my thing is this: he took video that was still left in his possession after they took what they took, and he decided to put it on his platform. If all he wanted, because he was found not guilty, that the money was not drug money, and that he didn't kidnap nobody. All he wanted was his door fixed, his gate fixed, and an apology. And y'all couldn't do that. So then they take him to court. He's talking about all this shit about people's brothers. Another cop's wife. The cop wife is like, my daughter came home talking about is Afroman my daddy. I mean, it's hilarious. One cop who he talked about the brother, the cop was like, oh, it happened so much to the point where I had to leave my job and get another job in another town. Sir, you left your job, but you got another job where you're making more money than you was there. So in doing so, they pretty much found him not guilty, said it was creative art, and that everything that he said was public knowledge. So that $3.8 million that they wanted to get, they didn't get.
Nope.
Now, go ahead and proceed, Jay.
People really need to start understanding how defamation works. It's a slippery slope.
The funniest court case I ever see. Because first of all, let's start with Lick 'em low, Lisa. Did you hear the voice on her? Look.
Yes, I did.
She said, they said, do you work for the such and such sheriff's office? Yeah, man.
Fucked me up.
I was like, but the fact is this. Afroman is probably one of, if he's not next to 50, he's close to 50 because he attacked every single person in that video.
Multiple videos.
Thank you. Multiple videos, and everything was hilarious. And the fact when they got and another thing too, his defense team is
fucking top tier.
Top tier. I don't know who these dudes are, but if I ever get Detroit for anything low I want them because
wait, time out. The petty was him wearing a American flag outfit,
suit with glasses,
and everybody else had the damn tie to match.
I was trying to figure out why he was wearing that damn suit.
Because it's freedom of speech. He gets to say what he wants. It doesn't matter. But like I said,
obviously.
But like I said, when it came to the defense, and he was like, "So you don't know if your wife's cheating on you? We're gonna go there." Yeah, yes, we're gonna go there. This is the case, bro. You need to talk. Like, I don't know. Been with her since middle school. So it's like I said, his defense was by far some of the best defense I did see. I just hope some other people who are about to be in court defense is as good as that one.
Wait, no, the petty part was him having the cop's ex-wife up there for him. Talking about this had nothing to do with us breaking up.
Exactly. So, like I said, that was probably by far the funniest court case I've ever seen. Afroman is hilarious, honestly, even with the videos where he put people that post to resemble the people that were in the actual video, and they got to replay all this in court, and the expression and reaction of all these people's faces was honestly a win in my book. Now, don't get me wrong, the you're not guilty is the cherry on top, but to see everybody just completely just fall down in that courtroom with all them questions from his defense was beautiful. Loved it. Kudos, Afroman, in his defense. Y'all go ahead.
I mean, to be honest with you, it's like I knew of it, but I didn't know the full details. So y'all just honestly filled me in on everything just now. But I'm happy that he did win that shit because, like I said, people really don't understand how defamation works. And sometimes it really does depend on what your defense is, on whether if you're protecting your right to talk about it or you're fighting what was being said about you. And where it starts to become a slippery slope is when the shit is true and it's already public knowledge. You cannot, it's kind of hard for you to battle that when it's things that's already out there, if that makes sense. But people will still try because they feel embarrassed. It's like, it's one thing for you to feel embarrassed about maybe something that's not true, but if it's some shit that's actually true, you're not gonna, I don't know. But I'm glad that he did win that because that was kind of crazy. And it didn't even have to go that far. That's the fucked up part. Like, it didn't even have to get to that point. Like, y'all could have simply just settled with him and what he was asking for, but no. So,
and it was simple. It wasn't a lot. Fix my gate, fix my door, and apologize.
Just simple.
You know. But you know how people are when they try to save face. They try any and everything but what the person is asking for. Like y'all said, he really didn't want much. He just wanted simplest things that barely cost what he was rated for as far as the amount of money is. Exactly.
Did you see the house?
That's a bit of arrogance, though, feeling like, oh, we ain't got to fix this
The
shit.
house, look, no offense, but it just don't look like the house cost that much. The door didn't cost that much. The gate didn't cost that much. It ain't like you had to go get him a whole new gate. It was just said, fix it.
Fix the gate.
But $3.9 million to sue for defamation? Come on, man. Be serious.
So the breakdown was, look on low Lisa. was to get 1.5, right? Then the officer who he talked about and the brother was to get 1.3. 4 officers was to split 400,000, however they see fit to split it between the 4 of them.
What made you think Afro Man got that though?
Bruh. This the crazy part. Y'all went in there talking about drug money. Do you know how much money they supposedly seized? No. $1,000. The difference between it was 1,000 and 1,400. Drug money? Drug money.
That was supposed to be drug money, nigga. You ain't moving shit.
Both nickels and dimes. That's my favorite stuff.
Real.
Now, the one cop who was accused of taking the money, who said, "Oh, I just miscounted." That wasn't the first time he was ever accused of taking money either. Wasn't the first time.
The officer was a fucking idiot.
They were never gonna win that.
No, and then when he called his brother a pedo, right? And he was like, "Yeah, he talked about my brother, blah blah blah." They said, "Cole." They said, "Didn't your brother work for the cops before?" He was like, "Yeah, but he left the job." Well, what did he get fired for? I don't know. I know it has some stuff to do. And once he left, we kind of just stopped talking. Oh no, you knew. You don't want to say, but it had to involve kids. So when I say this man did his research, he did his research because everything he said was pretty much it was already out there for everybody to see. So you had no case from the beginning, and now y'all stuck paying for this court because y'all lost the case. So y'all lost even more money. Just saying.
It's like Renee.
Is it my turn? Where do I want to start with this?
Wherever you like.
The beginning.
Happy for Afro Man winning the case. I'll start there. Secondly, it's real funny how this in the last situation, it was going too far about talking about someone's deceased ones or just talking about how far someone should go. But when we talk about this whole lady and her, I would say her, how she presents herself.
She's alive.
Whether she's alive or dead, her kid came home after being bullied in school. But yet, going back to the last question, it was going too far in rap beefs. But whatever, we'll skip past that for now, Jay. No big deal.
She's alive.
And then, yeah, you want to call this the king of petty? Are you serious? You can't. You don't get the title. You don't get the title of king of petty for one situation. Because I can name.
I don't think it overthrows 50, honestly.
Now, at the end of the day, I'll put him on he's on the mountain next to YSL Woody with the trolling and the pettiness that he did in his case.
He ain't up on Woody yet. He almost there, but he ain't even up on
He's
Woody.
almost at Woody. But I wouldn't dare put him above 50. Because I think you kind of forgot some of the things that 50 has done to make him the most pettiest king ever. And I would like to see someone out petty 50 Cent. But Jay, I'm gonna remind you. I'm gonna remind you of some of the pettiest moments that 50 has done throughout his whole career. And I should start by saying I'm gonna buy all of Ja Rule's concert tickets. So he thinks that he has a sold out show. Oh, and guess what? No one's there but me if I decide to show up. I'm gonna clown my baby mama because she's caught up in the Diddy case, moving drugs through the private plane with old boy.
Wait, look, let me just say this though.
Oh my God.
To the whole the situation of him buying out that whole front row, it's like a catch-22. It's shitty, but you still gave the man money.
But no one's in the front row either.
No, that's what I'm saying. It's a catch-22.
Did we forget that he mocked his own son, his own flesh and blood, when his son tried to come out saying about child support? We forgot about
First
that,
of all,
right?
his son ain't shit because all the money he was giving him, and then he tried to give him a business, and he said he didn't want it. You get all that.
The amount of money he was getting per month was $6,700 a month, and you came out and tried to like shit on your dad as if he wasn't a great guy. Are you crazy?
Marlon Wayne's baby mama.
50 pulled up courtside to a New York Knicks Indiana Pacers game in 2025 of the NBA playoffs and posted a Photoshop picture of himself rocking a t-shirt and embezzlement and with the letters Free Diddy logo on the front of it.
Wait, no. You didn't forget the whole damn commercial for a Super Bowl. That motherfucker was petty as shit.
50 Cent and Fat Joe engaged in a vicious beef from 2024 to 2012, which smashed the following the pass of mutual friend Chris Lighty, excuse me. Never mind. We're gonna go past the Fat Joe saga. Never mind.
I think
the diabolical poems of DJ Khaled. We forgot about those, right? The Rick Ross Baby Mama sex tape leak. We forgot about that from 50 Cent, right? Is he going too far? Oh man. All in all, wait. Let me wait.
We ain't gonna change mine.
This is my favorite one by far. My favorite one by far is the 50 Cent Floyd Mayweather reading challenge. But yet, you gonna sit here and say Afro Man is a new petty king? If you don't get the fuck out of here, Gerald.
I didn't say he was the new petty king. I said that he's getting up there with 50 is what I said.
No,
and like I said,
you're walking it back for a second time, Gerald.
Okay. But like I said, okay, maybe I misread. Okay, I did misread a lot of 50 shit. But like I said, everything you just named, she's alive. A boy to raise.
Let me tell you why he not as quiet as where YSL Woody's at right now. Get back.
No, not at all.
She said, "Do you work? I'm in jail." I'm sorry.
He was scrolling through that whole shit.
You said you got kids? Yeah. How many? I don't know.
Well, don't get me wrong. Afro Man, he did his thing. He trolled. He was funny. I thought he did a great job, and congrats on winning his case. But like,
and his French tip was on point.
To kind of put him past several other candidates is not a fair saying right now. But I guess, because
he trolled real good. You can say that.
He trolled real good because he was high. Because he got high. Da, da.
5 inches exact. Baby, that's all we need. I'm sorry. Yeah.
My favorite Afro Man song right there. But go ahead.
I think that's everybody's fucking favorite.
I know everybody love I Got High more than that, but okay, go ahead.
Okay, that's only 2 songs. Anybody know any other Afro Man songs? Like,
nah.
No.
I walked my dog in the park.
Don't know.
How'd it go?
I don't know. I just made it up.
You irritate my soul. Get on my fucking nerves.
I was gonna eat your booty too, but then I got high.
Ooh, good morning, ladies.
Those are Afro Man words, right?
Since we are on this whole petty and all this bullshit, I gotta bring it up. How y'all feel about Mace, Cameron, and Shine saying they all Diddy Brandy?
Look, this is what I'm about to say about this shit right fucking now.
Wait,
I'm gonna get my shit off
first. And then Ray
first.
J saying he gonna bend everybody over. Go ahead.
I'm gonna need Brandy to, because I don't know if it's still fucking Sonia in her motherfucking ear or whatever the case may be. I'm gonna need you to understand that one, you're human and you are a grown ass woman now. It is okay to admit any of this shit. It is perfectly fucking fine. Like,
Okay.
The
Before
shit
you
that
do that,
pisses-
I'm going to read a statement that she released, okay? She says, in the late 90s, I had a platonic friendship with rapper Shine. In an unfortunate turn of events, that friendship now being mischaracterized as we dated. Unequivocally, we did not. I'm not sure why. An untrue narrative about a scope of what was a friendship more than 20 years ago is being reshaped during his current media interviews. People telling their version of my story is why I am releasing my upcoming memoir, Phases. It's time to tell my truth and debunk many of the misnomers that people think they know about my life. Additionally, I rarely release statements and typically ignore stories about me in the headlines, even when they're false. But when I do decide to stand up for myself, I handle things on my own. While I love my brother Ray J, I don't condone or support the messages he shared on social media and have not asked him to defend me in any form.
Well, for one, yeah, we know that Ray J does whatever the fuck Ray J wants to do. Like, of course we know that. But by the way, her plugging in her book, that was a nice, awesome PR plug. But,
Right?
because that she just slipped that bitch right in there. Perfect timing. But I don't know. Like, when it comes down to her like relationships and certain things that she doesn't want to admit to, like, I always go back to the fact that she was 16 years old and was in a relationship with Wanye. That still fucks with me because it seemed, one, like it was manufactured, and two, but yet her fucking mother constantly always trying to keep this perfect image of her. Because
well, no, her mom agreed to that whole relationship. That's a whole other thing. That's a whole other thing. Her mama actually liked that relationship. And that's what came about with the whole what's her name situation. And that's why she kind of came out and what's her name was kind of like basically just shelved.
But I have a question though.
T-shirt and panties.
Yeah, but I have a question on that though. Was it necessarily because she liked him, or was it a good look for Brandy because of who he was and what group he was a part of?
Well, would it be a good look if that's a grown man who's 22 and she was 16 at the time?
Like, that's what I do not like about that. And then also the fact that she had to lie about being married. Like, she came out later on and admitted that she had to lie about being married just so it didn't show the imagery of her having a baby out of wedlock. Like, you had to go back.
Well, you got to look at what you got to look at is her brand. That's her brand. You got she's the good girl. That was her brand.
So I guess my question is, with that being said, do you think that she is still carrying that same energy into her being adult now, and why she would disown not being affiliated with certain motherfuckers?
No, because you notice if she came out and said, I said Cameron, Mace, and Shine. The only person she said she didn't date was Shine. So she's admitting to shit. And if you're going to come out and make that statement, and the only person you say is Shine, and it was a platonic relationship, that's kind of admitting in itself.
But also look at who he was at the time, though, and all of the situations and things that were going on. Do you really think, again, it wasn't nothing really surrounding Cameron, it wasn't really nothing surrounding Mace, but it was definitely something surrounding Shine during that time? So do you think that it was still a protection? Because why would you be messing, quote unquote, with somebody of that, that was going through that type of shit during that time?
But if you're grown now, like, what's the fucking point? And you got this whole book that you're coming out with, and you're supposed to be putting all your shit in there. So for you to come out there and say that, and then if I go and read your motherfucking book and then you say you did date him, I'll be like, bitch, what's the fuck? Like, come on. I'm just saying, like, don't tell me you didn't do some shit and then you write a book and say you did it.
But I will say, because I didn't get a chance to see the full interview, I just saw the part, when Shine was talking about it. I was like, what? How did this even come about? Like, how is this conversation even coming up to talk about that specifically? Because that's another thing that I'm looking at Shine like, why do we have to talk about this right now? Like, was this something that they wanted to know, or you just wanted to bring this to the table because you are promoting your shit too? So I'm looking at it.
Cameron brought up the question.
Cameron, of course.
Cameron brought up the question. Bottom line. But continue.
Thank you for confirming that, because I wanted to know, like, who even fucking initiated this fucking shit. And that tells me everything right there, that it was fucking Cameron.
It's Cameron. That's all you got to say. It's Cameron.
They got a good. They want to have good moments for their show. Like, I get it. I completely understand. Really?
A brief intermission.
Conversation across the fucking screen and shit.
I pulled this card, and Aaron, man, you got to take a drink because it says the tallest and the shortest person in the group must drink. Take a sip.
I ain't the tallest.
So you really gonna sit here on this here internet?
Wait, what internet?
On whose internet? Who did you say?
I said on this here internet. I didn't say somebody.
I was about to say, don't do that.
You better not say that woman name. You better not say that woman name.
On this platform, like she's a god.
You're gonna get her roasted tonight.
I don't know if y'all even want to get into that conversation in regards to the rodeo and how people got sick.
No, she can't cook. Her mama can't cook. Bottom line. Shit. What the fuck else we need to talk about?
This ain't Texas.
Woo! I'm gonna just say this. Did anybody see the video of the lady eating it and that damn shit looked black?
Ooh.
Yeah,
oh my goodness.
I'm gonna find a video and I'm gonna send it to y'all. But continue with this other. Yeah.
My whole thing with that situation is the fact that it's stupid ass people saying, "Oh yeah, she was trying to." She's a witch, so people were she was giving out her witchcraft tasting gumbo, and I'm like, y'all mother. It made people sick. It has nothing to do with fucking witchcraft. It has everything to do with what the fuck was put in it as far as something being bad. Or something.
She cooked it for 16 hours. You don't have to cook gumbo for 16 hours.
Like, that's literally all it has to do with
why
it.
It was black.
Fucked up the gumbo. That's it.
Have it. Go back to the Cameron Shine thing and give your thoughts.
Oh, sorry. No, I'm done. I'm finished. I completely forgot that you guys didn't get a chance to get your shit off. So get your shit off.
Bottom line, Brandy was a hoe. It is what it is. Why are we so? And like I said, she out here, she was starting and bopping at around them times, because if you really want to keep it 100, what's the angry dude? What's the angry dude name? Fredro Starr. Oh yeah, she was giving me that guac 3000 on the set of Moesha. So Brandy,
let me say this. He hit a double back with that one, because at one point he said it was like a platonic thing, and then he changed it around and said we were doing X, Y, and Z.
I don't.
So that's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying.
All I'm saying is this. Why would Shine pick Brandy out of all women to say he slept with or dealt with in the prime of his career? The next biggest thing after Biggie, or he was damn near on the same, well, I'm not gonna say the same, but he was probably a level below Mace.
You want me to tell you
No,
why?
I wasn't about to say he was the same, he was on the same aspect as Biggie. No.
You want me to say
if you don't log off and go to bed tonight early, like
I don't need to go to bed. But what I'm saying is this. I'm gonna tell
you why.
Because you got Biggie, then you had Mace, and then your next artist was Shine at that point.
But I'm gonna tell you why. You got to think about it. Think about the only person that they seen him with before he went to jail and all this other shit. Hold on. Think about it. think about who they constantly saw him with, even though it was platonic. And then you go to jail. The only big name you're going to throw out there that you dated because you've been gone for a cool minute, but the people know because she's still relevant, you're going to throw that name out. I'm just saying.
So we're gonna sit here. I like Mary J wasn't around in that whole New York bad boy.
I'm not saying that. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is
they were both for the
if
streets.
he's
I'm
saying, and
sorry.
if you constantly saw them around together though, you're gonna throw out what would essentially be more believable. Not saying that him saying if he want fucking Mary wouldn't, but
All I'm saying
that's
is
what-
this:
That's
there's
what you
no.
call defamation.
Okay, now the thing is this: there's no pictures floating on the internet of them two together in their youth.
That is
So
Neither is Ray J and Whitney Houston before she died.
actually
And we all
there was.
all
you
right,
sure?
all right, well,
Yeah.
I'm about to say
Which is a
I
little
seen that
fucked up
picture.
because she
But
probably
what I'm
crazy
saying is
that
this:
motherfucker.
what I'm saying is this: is that out of all women, like I said, Monica, like you said, Monica was popping, Mary J was popping. It was a bunch of people popping at that point. You chose Brandy. Why does he have to pick Brandy out of all people? And like I said, we didn't even know about it till not Brandy, but until Shine brought it up, and that was years ago. This ain't the first time I done heard this story. Now, granted, I don't know about Cameron dating her or Cameron dealing with her, but
You just said she was the hoe. Apparently so.
I don't know. Cameron shit, I kind of question.
No, like I said, I'm just
I don't
saying.
believe nothing Cameron say. I'm sorry.
Like Cameron is the one that's like,
I mean,
And
You
then
never know.
not to mention, we gonna act like that she wasn't with 52.
But see, like at the end of the day, like y'all gonna act like just because people
He
are
tries to get next to if they like her.
people get spotted out together don't mean they dating. They might be messing around, might be talking, but like everybody want to put like, oh, I saw them in the room, and always be like, oh, they're dating now. Like,
well, you have to understand,
Y'all
we
don't
do
know
come
that.
from a time of as soon as just a picture is snapped and y'all walking together, it's like, oh, boom, y'all
Yeah.
together. It's like, what the fuck?
y'all together. No,
So I do get
new
that.
couple alert.
Right, like immediately, like, oh, we think they're probably dating, allegedly. And it's like, as far as you know, them motherfuckers could be going to dinner, going over if it's an actor and actress, could be going over a goddamn script. You don't know what the fuck is going on.
Bottom line.
I mean, but you got to think about it like this. Like, don't people that post stuff like that, 9 times out of 10, they're not credible. I mean, they're just
rumor mill. What's
much.
it called? The tabloids.
that too.
Uh-huh.
People make money off of like
That too.
paparazzi shots.
Not only that, it's rage bait.
Yeah.
Bottom
It's
line,
rage bait.
I don't give a fuck who she dated. I don't give a fuck who she fucking. I don't care.
Okay.
Shine and Mace. So what? Cameron. So what?
In saying
Pedro
that,
Star. Guac. So what? Who cares? Fuck out of here.
it's the Ray J
Yes.
responding to
Supreme-
I will bend y'all over.
I'm gonna need him to go and
Man,
take a seat due to his heart situation. That's what I need him to do.
isn't he having like
He should have
a
been
health
set
scare or
up.
something? Like Ray J, shut
And
your
we really
damn
need to
ass
sit
up.
Y'all let everybody else walk around this earth, do what the hell they want to do. Y'all let Kanye West walk around with a damn ski mask on. Y'all let everybody else do what they want to do, but now Ray J gotta go sit down. Ain't that
I would
crazy?
think Kanye and Ray J in the
Kanye
same
has a
motherfucking
concept.
bucket.
Coming out.
They both are crazy.
Listen,
You
if Ray J was showing
didn't have that
Kanye,
energy. Go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I didn't. No. I want you to continue. I didn't have that energy for what?
No, I wasn't talking to you. I was just saying. I was talking just
Oh.
period. No, because it had that energy when he changed his hat 50 times in one shot. But now he got to go sit down.
Nigga, I had this shit then. You don't understand. This motherfucker has been. It's
When you
funny
break-
how people
when-
say like
when
nobody
you-
else
look,
knows what the fuck They want to. He's been doing that shit.
When he tell you it's unbreakable and you break them, and then he just tells you, okay.
He know exactly what
like,
to do.
Why are we even talking about Ray J?
On screen? That's
why are we talking about Ray J?
Because of what he just said. That's what he commented when they said what they said. He said he was gonna bend them over.
Like y'all said, tabloids and rage and clickbait.
Rage bait.
Listen, Ray J know how to stay relevant. That's when Ray J manager is whack one. What Ray J's manager is whack 100. You don't mean to tell me between them two guys, they don't know how to like make headlines everywhere all the time?
Every single time some bullshit happens, this nigga name pops up out of nowhere. He's either saying something or he had some sort of involvement in it. It never fucking fails. Like, I'm never going to deny him being actually a pretty good businessman because he made money off of the companies that he did have.
Lots of it.
But mentally, this
lots of them.
He got
it. See, the thing is, people make money off of being mentally crazy too. Jaguar, right? Hello?
I'm gonna be honest with you. They're not mentally crazy. They know how to play crazy.
They know how to play mentally crazy.
They know how to. They know how to play crazy because they know crazy sells.
Exactly,
well,
and we gonna
pretty much they know how to. They know how to give. Yeah, pretty much they know how to give the people what they want.
Just real quick, only because they're coming in, I just want to get the comments out the way and go back to the conversation. Oh. Okay, just real quick. It's my mother-in-law. She's in the building. She says, "Welcome back."
Hey.
Ronald is in the building. He says, "I am so sick of." He said, "I am so sick of Ray J. Like, go sit the fuck down."
Facts.
May Love's in the building. She says, "Hey." She says, "Hey, welcome back, guys." Michael is in the building. He says, "What's the use in digging up old bones?"
What up, Mike?
Jonathan, he's in the building. What's up? He says, "I feel like Ray J really wants some pussy because he was always saying some gay shit." Okay.
Wait, hold on, Jonathan. We're gonna try to keep it a little bit clean because we don't need them to flag you or flag us. Okay?
Yeah, Facebook been on some stuff lately.
Yeah, they've been on some weird stuff, so let's keep it a little clean.
Michael also says Ray just trying to find something to do. And Jonathan says, "Yep, two things always sell: sex and lunacy."
Absolutely.
And Michael says, "Hey." All right, back to the conversation.
I say this. And I said it again, but people know how to play crazy when they know that what they say will get them money. You got Ray J, you got Kanye, you got
Orlando.
Listen, he plays crazy and he knows how to play it well, and he said that himself. The more you pay him, the more ignorant and crazy he gets. That's all I'm saying.
I'm sorry. Just pause. Fuck you, Aaron.
I just told everybody to be.
You can go to hell for that shit.
No, not Hades.
For real. We're gonna show the world. Yes, I still stand by that. Okay.
On that note, I'm pulling the card.
With the conversation.
Shots fired.
On that note, I am pulling a card.
Okay.
Every person who is friends with their parents on Facebook must take a drink. God damn it.
Actually,
fuck that card.
I just thought about that. I had to delete my mama.
Fuck that card.
Damn, Meech.
Damn it.
You said fuck what?
Was that
fuck
a mom
that
dude?
card.
You said fuck that card.
Oh. I'm texting Miss Bird right now, by the way. You have been deleted off Facebook.
Oh, she knows. She's aware.
Damn. Not with the confirmation.
I did try to add her back, but she don't know how to add people. So I'm just kind of sitting in a space.
It don't matter. She's still gonna watch your shit because that's what your mama do with my shit. And then she come and be like, "How she watching me and we not friends?"
She knows she's good.
And listen, I done got plenty of shit from Heather's mama. I done got plenty of shit from Heather's mama, and we not even friends on Facebook. Okay,
She's just trying to inspire you. That's all.
Heather,
Why is he? Why are you back there? What are you
Gerald,
doing?
sit
Well,
up.
sit your ass up. What the hell? You've been sitting back there for the last 5 minutes. Sit up.
Water got me cutting up.
He's just
No,
posting.
I
Oh,
water
Ray
the
J,
shit.
get on to the next shit, bro. Like, no, I ain't gonna fuck about no Ray J. Just go,
Okay,
man.
no, that's
God damn.
Are you back there thinking about nursery
Man,
rhymes
pretty
for rap diss right now? Like, what are you doing back there?
Yeah, and none of
Thinking
them
about
involve
the
dead
Bills on the
mothers.
bus or something?
Right, and none of
Like-
them involve and none of them involve the dead.
Hold on, before we go to the next topic, just we got 2 comments. May Love was laughing, and she put her cup up. Let us know what you're drinking if you're drinking anything.
I can tell you what she probably drinking, some goddamn Fireball.
Damn.
If you know May, like I know May, it's probably some Fireball. I'm just saying. Can't drink that shit. I hate cinnamon with a passion.
What's that?
I got this question for y'all. Washed up singers. At what point do you think a celebrity should say fuck it and stop performing? I say that because
Genuine. Just sing.
you got this nigga don't even know 9 o'clock. This nigga was here and then he went here. He didn't know where he was going. You had the nigga from Pretty Ricky. He tried to climb up whatever it was and he didn't fail.
It's funny because I actually did see a comment in one of the videos of somebody saying, "Oh, it's funny how y'all will sit here and y'all scream no body shaming, but when it comes to this nigga, y'all body shaming the fuck out his ass." And I'm like, have you not heard the things that he said about
It ain't
women?
really it ain't really the body shaming. It's the fact that this nigga tripped over nothing and fell. You had who was that had the red bottoms on and tripped over their own feet?
Shit, I can't remember.
Was that Trey? That wasn't Trey, was it?
No, I don't think it was Trey. It was somebody else. I can't think of it right now. But he damn near bust his ass trying to get on that fucking speaker.
No, Lloyd. That motherfucker
He
had
sure
the
did.
red bottoms on. He hit that and he just fit.
Yeah. That was weird. It almost felt like somebody was just kind of because it was out of nowhere.
Oh, she drinking a giant buzzball, y'all. That's even better.
Oh, damn.
But May, don't tell me that
Yeah.
Fireball ain't your drink.
Yeah, she's about to get.
Don't try to make me look bad because you know that's your fucking drink.
Yeah, she's drinking a
Big
buzz
yellow
ball.
folk.
She's about to get toasted.
That's a giant one? God damn.
Oh, the giant ones is fire. You just gotta know what you're drinking. One has wine and one has vodka or tequila. One of them. Yeah.
All right, Gerald, go ahead and make a comment.
When is the celebrity supposed to know that it's time to just stop?
When your hair look like Jaheim's.
Yeah. Right. Well, how the song go? You ain't shit.
When you put that woman first and you realize that your hairline is all the way back here and you still trying to look like you can have anything, Jaheim, let it go.
Would you
Just
say
let
stop
it
putting
go.
that woman first?
Yeah, I mean, no, it's cool to put the woman first. You're supposed to put a woman first sometimes, but you can't sing it with that hairline.
You ain't shit. I'm gonna keep saying it. That is my new saying.
If he'd have came out bald head, probably would have been believable.
I mean, T.I. kind of sported the Jaheim and then he cut it off. So what you saying that what he need to do?
And the funny thing is, T.I. still rap like he in 2006.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Might as well. The nigga looked like that shit when he cut the fucking hair off. It was like,
Oh, no,
what?
he
Did
did-
you
he definitely
walk
cut
into the
this
fountain?
one off.
Don't diss me when you saying Frigidaire and everywhere and disappear. Fuck out of here, bro.
Frigidaire is actually a word.
Yeah, I know it is. But them rhymes is from the King album, which is his third album. So you still rapping like that. No growth.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Like no growth, just like your hair.
But that's the question. It's like, Do people want people to switch
you.
it up, or do they want them to stay the same? Because it seems like it's always a back and forth situation when it comes down to releasing new music.
But does that come into the look at all the old school artists that are coming out with new music now?
True. And then
And
oftentimes
I
it
ain't
is
gonna even
hard.
hold you. I'm excited for the shit.
I am. I mean, Jill is one of them. I don't remember when the last album was before the recent one, but people were amped for it. But she's an example of sticking to what you know and it not being not it being an issue because it's what you wanted, if that makes sense. We know she was gonna have the same, uplifting, Black people.
But Jill go through these spurts.
You said what?
She go through these spurts, and I like Jill. But some of her shit, I be like, what the fuck? And then some of her shit, I be like, that's my bitch. Cause Crown Royal and just saying. Go ahead, Jay.
Sometimes I'm an action star. Sometimes I'm gonna act bizarre. You don't sit the fuck down. Will Smith, sit down.
You would have to bring that up.
But that is the greatest example because he do need to stop. I'm sorry, it's not.
Man, put your mic back up in the retirement closet. Go back to making movies and shut the fuck up. It's that simple. Like, dude, you're not that guy. You're not that guy anymore. See, this is what happens when Will Smith tries to rap out. This is what happens when Will Smith purchases like rapping ability off of Temu, bro. Like, no. Get the fuck out of here.
Would it be wrong if I said that I want to stop seeing Key Sweat?
Hell no.
No.
Because how many motherfucking R&B festivals and concerts is your ass going to headline when we got so many
might sound okay.
Look,
I'm sorry. The first time I ever seen him, that shit left a bad taste in my mouth. So bad because he can't be this much of a divo. Like, and that is a thing. Like, I don't know what it is, but he's the only person that was sitting here complaining about everything.
I'ma just say,
that's why there's a bad taste in your mouth. You have front row seats, and he was doing all that little humping. He was that little dry humping.
I got a question. Has anybody ever seen this man perform live in concert?
It ain't worth it.
Keith Sweat.
Yeah, I have, and I'm gonna be honest with you, it worked my motherfucking nerves. So yeah, he can stop. I'll be okay.
And not to mention, it's always something wrong with the sound on at his shows.
I'm mad because his sound was fucked up. I went to an R&B concert at the Queen Mary one year.
Probably went to the same fucking one.
Some years. I was in my 30s.
Years ago.
Yeah.
Man, that was back in 84. Y'all still complain about that?
First of all, I was born in 84. Don't do that.
I know the fuck you did not.
I have no problem telling nobody I'm 41. Okay.
All I'm gonna say is stop letting him drink on stage and tell him to fix his eyebrows. And tell him to fix his eyebrows, and he'd be all right. You know, people still like him.
Y'all don't want to have a real conversation. Y'all ain't gonna tell Bobby Brown to stop performing?
Hell yeah.
Why he over there out of breath? Why he out of there? Yeah, he do all those moves to be out of breath and be like, y'all go ahead and finish the song. I'm just gonna stand over here like this real quick.
That's what I was saying. I think it's contract. Like, he ain't got to be a part of the unit.
Hey, look, just like the Temptations, we get paid when all new edition members are here.
6 members.
We have to keep. We gotta keep
contract. So even if Bobby, he gotta go sit down for 3 songs, nigga, he's here. I'm just
that nigga be up in there. He be like
3 song minimum. That's all Bobby gets.
Hey, he'll lead a song early, go change his clothes because he sweated out his whole clothes while the rest of the group's up there performing. He'll come back with a new song with a new outfit while his other people.
The nigga know he don't need no long sleeve button up on.
Look, this motherfucker
Go
will
ahead
take
and
a
put your
break.
t-shirt on.
This motherfucker will take a break and be like, "Is it time for telephone man?" All right,
No,
I'm coming out.
he was like, my heart belongs to Aroni. Yeah, macaroni. That's what I want. Hey, yo, give me that.
Oh, you irritating. You get on my nerves.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Okay,
you're
so-
right, but you still get on my nerves.
Y'all didn't see that? Y'all didn't see that? Y'all didn't see him ask for macaroni in the middle of Roni?
Y'all gonna say that y'all ain't gonna tell the Yin Yang Twins they need to stop performing based on what they did at SeaWorld this year or last year?
Like,
Y'all
first
gonna
of
tell
all,
the Yin Yang-
everybody that performed at SeaWorld need their ass whooped.
Bow Wow actually did his thing, and Bow Wow's still doing his thing. Although
But have y'all
someone in Texas about to get fired because they missed his Q drop in Texas. Although Bow Wow has been doing his thing.
Has anybody
Wait,
seen
before-
the videos that's been floating around with Bow Wow and they talking about he done got a little chunky?
Yeah. Wait,
No
before we go deeper into it, we have a lot of comments. So
Go to the
let me
comments,
run
go to
through
the
it real
comments.
quick. All
My
right.
people here cutting up. I love y'all.
Mayla, she says, "You don't know me." And then John, he says, "Smokey Robinson." I was thinking that shit too. I'm not gonna
We're
lie.
not going
He
there.
got a case against him now, so he gotta stop performing.
Right.
He gonna go
Hey.
there yet?
We might have to go with Ron Isley too.
No.
We gonna get to
No.
Ron can perform. Let him sit in his
God, he
motherfucking
can.
chair and perform.
He sure can.
He
And
can
still can
still
sing.
perform because he still
I
got.
didn't say he couldn't see, but it's just to sit in the chair the whole time for
Let
me.
him sit in his goddamn chair. He
He's
deserves
100
that.
years
But
old.
he is 89, so never mind.
He deserves
Okay,
that.
hold on,
He's 100 years
shit.
old.
He deserves that
Yeah.
shit.
We gotta finish the comments because it really is a lot of them. All right, Jonathan laughs. Maylove says, 100. It is my drink. That's why I love you, boo.
I love you too, boo.
Trishelle's in the building. She was laughing. Jonathan, he says, he looks like Predator without the mask. Oh God.
Damn.
He also said LOL Cool J just do the same thing. And he also said Ice Cube. And Trishelle, she says, hi, header. Hello.
Ice Cube only
I'm
showed
glad
up for
you
Dodgers.
read that like it sounded because I was about to be pissed off.
Mayla says, I'm here for going back to the 99 to 2000.
Back that ass up.
Jonathan says, no. She says, Trishelle said, and genuine. Mayla laughed at my Devo comment. Jonathan says, I saw him for free and wanted my money back.
That's
Mayla said 83, baby.
You better rep your
Jonathan
year.
says 81.
y'all
Mayla says,
old.
Jonathan, I can't stand you. And then she's laughing. Jonathan says, you can sit, I'll allow it. And
That's facts.
she said, well, snap, crackle, and pop. Y'all are fun.
I got one more that can stop performing since she can never show up on time or nor pay her taxes. But Lauren Hill, just
I knew you were
we
going to
can
say
just-
that.
we can just stop. We can stop while we
You
ahead
say
because
that.
you're not gonna show up on time and you're not gonna pay your taxes for all the money you make from the concert anyway. So let's just stop
Let me
performing.
explain something to you. If Lauryn Hill was to ever say she was announcing a concert, I would not buy a fucking ticket. I would not buy a ticket because the bitch is always later. She not showing up at all. And she gonna, that thing that day, I'm gonna do wop and bop her ass, okay?
It was
make
crazy.
me feel
People
good
will still
money for
buy the
goddamn
ticket,
tickets if you don't come.
Don't Gladys Knight do the same thing?
She
Yep.
dead.
Gladys Knight ain't dead.
Dead.
What? She is still alive. God damn.
What the?
The Midnight Train to Georgia didn't make it. Y'all didn't hear about that?
The Midnight Train.
She said she was leaving.
What the hell
All right,
is wrong with
Gladys
him?
Knight is still, she's
But
still
you saying
alive.
she missed the midnight, so she had to leave at 6 a.m. I got you.
I guess I might put my cup down because I'll be leaving too soon if I kill off Gladys Knight like that.
Hey, look, she went back to fine. That's all I'm saying.
Dang.
I'm dead.
Oh,
Next question, man. Next question.
Wait, we got a couple of comments. Hold on.
Oh, my.
Mayla says, we all need a hangout day. She also said, there we go. I wouldn't buy a ticket either. She said Gladys is still on that midnight train.
Yeah,
And
no
then
one
Jonathan says-
still have found the train. That's the crazy part.
He says,
It ain't in
yeah,
Georgia, I
Lauren
can tell you that much.
hold on. Jonathan says, yeah, Lauren Benoit, she might be late. She might not come. She might have a nervous breakdown on stage and say some random crap. And then he says a simpler place in time.
I'm just saying this. Lil Wayne lucky she showed up when he did his little, for her. But that's neither here nor there. Okay.
That's somebody don't need to show it.
This is taking
What's
it back.
in your cup,
I
Heather
found
B?
this. I'm sorry, go ahead.
What's in Heather B's cup?
Oh, I have wine.
Wine. What type of wine you drinking tonight?
Sweet red blend.
Oh, I got some of that.
Touche.
That's
Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
okay. So I saw this post, and I'm gonna send that to y'all later. But this lady said something that was very interesting and kind of pissed me off at the same time, right? She said the dating world is going to hell in a handbasket. I really saw this video in this clip. Multiple women claiming that they now will require a deposit in order for you to go on a date with a man. What are y'all thoughts? Hold on, but it's a two-part question. She then proceeded to say, who gonna give a fat bitch $1,000 as a deposit?
That part pissed me off, but
Yeah. I have that
Can we
clip.
just
I'll
do
send that to y'all later.
Can we just talk about the first part first? And
Yeah.
Let's not even talk about the second part. It's hell no and fuck you if I gotta leave a deposit to date you.
That's some hoe shit. I'm gonna be honest with you. That's some hoe shit. You require a
That's
deposit to
literal.
date somebody is crazy.
It just sounds like you're superficial. It sounds like you're in it for the money only. Yeah. I'm sorry. Go
Basically,
fuck
these
yourself.
women just saying that you're paying for their time because what if their time is wasted? At the end of the day, how you know you're not wasting this man time?
and then
No,
here's the
you
thing.
are. You are wasting my time if you ask me for a deposit. I know for a fact you are.
It wouldn't go nowhere after that.
But here's the
ahead.
thing, because I saw a lot of comments that were basically defending the girls, but it was in the wrong aspect. Because my thing is this: there is nothing wrong with you knowing what your worth is, but when you start using terminology like deposit, that means that person is damn near renting you. That means a service is going to be distributed,
Rendered at the end of the day.
leaving a fucking deposit. If they got to upfront money, or you got to upfront a figure to just go out on a date, that is just high price hoeing. I'm sorry. Like, it's just, there's a difference. There's a difference between you knowing your worth and then you just literally, you're selling yourself. I'm sorry.
You pimping yourself out. You said, fuck the pimp, I'm gonna pimp myself out. That's basically what you're doing, in my opinion.
And also you're subjecting yourself to basically stating that this is the dollar sign that you're worth.
Yeah, this is your value.
Aren't you supposed to be a little bit worth? Shouldn't you be a little bit more worthy than that, than just this one figure of money? So you're boxing your own fucking self.
Well,
Because most of them bitches, they
This
sit
is-
here and say it's maintenance. I gotta keep my hair done. I gotta.
Let me explain something to you. What you saying that I'm gonna say this. I've had people that tried to talk to me and said that I am high maintenance, right? Because I like to keep my hair done, keep my nail done, whatever. I never asked nobody to do none of that because guess what? That's in my budget. If you choose to do that, I'm appreciative of it, but it's never a requirement. At the end of the day, baby, it's always gonna be in my budget because I'm gonna always keep my nails, hair, and feet done. Let's be real clear. So any female that's saying that, bitch, go jump off a bridge.
And
You're
also,
supposed to
they're
keep your
not going to respect you either, because they're going to be like, yeah, all I got to do is just pay you these ducats or whatever, and I can still go and do what the fuck I want to. But the crazy part is, that's how a lot of these younger girls want it anyway. They don't even give a fuck if they going off and doing what they doing. Oh, he making sure that my bills paid. That's all that matter to me. I get it's hard, but at the same time, you're placing yourself in a box. That's my thoughts about it. Go ahead.
What's the second part?
She said, in reference to women requiring a payment, she then said a deposit. She didn't say, well, I don't see why. Who would give a fat bitch, and that's her terminology, $1,000? My thing is, yeah, she is a chick of smaller size, but you can tell she's very ignorant because you just look at a woman as being big, rather than who she is, what she is, or whatever. And guess what? I can be the biggest person in the world, bitch. I'm not ugly. You can be small and you can still be ugly. You can be cute, but your personality can make you ugly as fuck.
She immediately devalued her because of her weight, and that's crazy to me.
Not when you got a whole bunch of men that like a big woman. Clearly, her man was probably taken by a big woman, but that's not here nor there.
I'm just like, that wasn't even. You could have just stuck on the topic. You didn't have to sit here and say that shit. Like, why did the big girls have to catch straight? Because you were already making a good point in regards to that portion. But what was the point of saying that shit?
She has low self-esteem, in my opinion.
Is
Probably not.
living proof that not everybody deserves to have a social media, and making posts like that it leads to wonder why people lose faith in the dating realm. Because if you're gonna sit there and put an amount on basically just to proceed with getting started with making date plans, then sweetheart, you deserve to be fucking alone with your 9 cats, because that's basically the realm you're heading down. Because ain't no man is gonna date a woman who's basically asking for a deposit. Like, you're pretty much damn near acting like one of the Gross sisters off the Proud Family with your hand out like,
Not the Gross sisters. We're fucking done.
Dang.
money right here or right here. Get the fuck out of here, and you deserve to have your social media banned for life. You dumb, ignorant bitch.
I think I've seen it heard
Waiting
worse.
for it.
I think I've seen it heard worse that probably deserves to be banned before she does. But yeah. See a lot more worse. But anyways, we have comments. I just want to get those out the way real quick. Maylove says, girl, what? And she was laughing. Jonathan says, there is someone that's going to do it. Not me, though. And Jonathan also says, you're saying your time is more important than mine, and you are wrong. Maylove says, I honestly don't even like asking a guy I fuck with or in a relationship with for $5, so I couldn't see myself doing that. Jonathan says, right now someone is thinking to themselves, $100. This whole thing, she too good for the 40. And then he also says, and I guarantee there's a few people that will give a fat chick $1K. Some dudes and studs want nothing more than a woman they can get lost in. There are services for that. Yeah.
Anybody got anything for that?
I think I'm pretty
Anything else
much.
before I move on?
I didn't even get to say nothing.
That's why I said anything else. Go ahead.
Wait.
I didn't even answer the first part of the question.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm about to. You rent a car, hotel heifers need to knock it the fuck off. I wish the fuck I would give you $1,000 to do anything or to even get next to me. So let's just say, for the simple fact that if I was stupid enough to even give you this $1,000, do I get my money back when the date is over? Because that's basically the deposit, right?
Wait, time out. The $1,000 was what she said about the fat chick.
Okay.
But the deposit is there's no just a required
Okay.
deposit.
Well, like I said, That's rental. That's rental and hotel policy. So therefore, you ain't getting that because we ain't going there, and I ain't renting shit at this point. So therefore, you can suck a fat baby's balls as far as I'm concerned.
I gotta be a fat baby.
So-
Don't say you and these fat baby,
So-
fat bitches. Like, what's going on?
People go to jail.
Would you like to borrow my glasses, sir?
Hey, what Diddy and the other dude did, that's their business. But like I said, you will never in your life get any money for me because, like I said, I'm giving you a deposit, and I gotta take you on a date and pay for that as well. And like everybody said, so your time is worth my money, but my time isn't worth anything. So yeah, you will be sitting there with your 2 kids.
He done gave her 2 kids.
Yeah.
Now she's staying with me and her 2 kids.
Oh, get on my nerves.
That's funny.
And her
On to the
and
next
her
question.
9 cats.
Okay,
Pull
I
a
gotta ask
card.
this question. You said pull a card? Okay.
I don't know why, but I think that's that. Something in my heart is
Everyone
telling me to
vote
pull.
on who is most likely to engage in illegal business.
We all know who that is.
Jay?
Yep. It would
Take a
definitely
sip,
be
Jay.
Gerald.
Take a sip, my brother.
Wait. What illegal enterprises y'all got me thinking?
We're not going to be specific. Just
We're
know
not-
We
that
listen,
can't,
we're-
we can't
we're-
get banned tonight. We refuse to get banned tonight. So just go ahead and sip.
Banned tonight.
we
We're
just know
not.
that your involvement would definitely be there. We just know
We're not
that.
getting banned tonight. We're not getting banned tonight.
To the fans out there watching, just know that that's fucked up. Like that they would say something like that. And not
That's
to
fucked
mention,
up. What? Not see how they all said me on the other questions?
no, I got
No
you
one-
said me.
no one-
So, but anyway, when she does read a card, people that are watching, y'all can chime in too, just to see if y'all feel the same way that the panel feels.
And in fact, pull another card just for the fun of it. Pull another card. We're gonna do 2 cards.
Pull
in one
another card.
time.
But
Everyone votes
I'll
on
take
who's
that one
most
though.
Likely a mafia boss in their past life.
Can we repeat?
Pull another card. Pull another card.
No, fuck that. Jay, take another drink.
Wait! I don't even know the question. What happened?
Everyone vote on who's most likely a mafia boss in their past life. Jay, take another drink.
Wow!
That's fucked
I
up.
run illegal enterprises and I'm a
That's-
mafia boss.
That's fucked up.
Wait, wait,
I am beneath the earth to these people on this tree.
wait. Mafia boss, illegal enterprises, PG-13 rap this. You got it, bro. You're winning.
I'm winning. That's crazy.
Wow. Wow.
I'm gonna do
Yeah,
another
my
one.
son,
winning, bro.
my son, if you talk about dead mothers, you bring the flowers.
Everyone vote on who could most likely be a music artist. Heather, go ahead and take a drink.
Damn it. All right.
Wait, what?
It says everyone vote on who could most likely be a music artist.
Aaron.
Why'd you make
I
her
kind of
drink?
wanted. I was gonna say Aaron. I mean, that
I
track
said
was-
Heather only because she was on that other show with what's his name. But
No, well,
you know,
I understand. She definitely knows music, but I would say Aaron.
Okay, Aaron, take a drink.
No, Heather drunk it for me.
No, she can't drink for you. I voted for her, but he voted for you, and I voted for the 2 of you.
Who's gonna vote me?
One
Mitch
more
might be-
card.
Mitch might be the tiebreaker somewhere. I don't know where, but fuck it.
Yeah.
Mitch, who's your vote?
And be serious.
Never
Unlike
mind.
me.
Don't just say it. I see your face. Never mind.
One more card than the real question. One more card than the
Sorry,
real
bro,
question.
but I had to say it.
Every person who cannot play a musical instrument must drink. Does a saxophone count as an instrument?
A what?
Not as
Piano, so
saxophone, but a saxophone.
I play the piano, so sorry.
I ain't never heard you
Sometimes.
play no goddamn pianos, lying ass.
I'm not.
I play a harmonica.
I play the banjo. So the hell what y'all talking about?
Okay.
I don't play no instrument.
I'm still trying to figure out when did Stevie Wonder start playing the piano sometimes? Like, that's crazy.
Wow.
You got the Stevie Wonder bangs right now.
That's
And honestly,
Okay, look, scratch that one. Pick one more card. Pick one more card.
Okay, hold on.
and after that, we're gonna read the comments because there's a couple.
Right.
Okay. Who's most likely to make friends with a stranger on the street?
You, the professor. The professor. Drink. Nobody else
That is
answered.
actually
Drink.
fucking true.
Because
That's
you
actually
do.
fucking true.
Yeah.
All right,
take
let's
that
get to a
drink.
real question. I think we
Wait,
have more
hold-
questions.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Hold on.
I'm sorry. Go get the comments. Go get the comments. I'm sorry.
Go to the comments
My bad.
first. Mayla says, "Did she say I think I'm pregnant?" She said, "Wait, what
It's
aunties?"
supposed to be aunties.
Okay, aunties. It's a D uncles. Sorry, I can understand the last part. She also said cheers because I'm definitely someone's Italian boss in the past life.
I can believe it.
Jonathan was laughing. And Maylo said, "You play a what?"
A harmonica.
A banjo.
Ken.
And on that note, I'm asking. This is a question, y'all. Do you think that loyalty to a fault is accepting delusion? Do you think that
Yes.
loyalty to a fault is accepting delusion,
Yeah.
Yes.
and why?
To a degree.
Definitely.
Because when you're loyal to a person, you accept their flaws, and somebody's flaw could be delusion. It could be lying to themselves about shit that they don't do or have done, and quite frankly, in their minds, they feel that they're the perfect angel. So loyalty, you accept that person's delusion sometimes. So yes.
But like you can vouch for someone's delusion too by just being loyal to that person as well. So
That is
At the
also
end
a
of the
fact.
That's what I was
And
thinking
then-
about.
at the end of the day, I know my boy, he's committed to excellence, but they only win 2-3 games a season. And I know
No,
Hey,
the
there's a-
fuck you didn't.
Wow.
I know there's nothing,
okay. All right.
there's no excellence over there. None whatsoever.
Wow. Ain't nothing but baby
Am I
mama drama.
fucked up?
Ain't nothing but baby mama drama and losers where you at. So what are you talking about?
That's gone. That's no longer there.
No, it's coming. According to you, it's coming back.
That's not official yet. That's not signed. That's a free agent. And I guess
Yeah.
so is his baby mama leaving him. He's also a free agent there as well.
But like I said, it's about to be a lot of free agents on over there. Yeah, because y'all
Back
not going
to,
back.
back
That
to the
little-
actual question. Because y'all about to go.
He
It's
stole
okay.
it. No, man. We gotta talk after the game, bro.
See,
I'm
that's
sick of
the delusion I'm talking about. I'm loyal to him, but he just thinks in his mind that the Raiders are this great team, and they're not. That's the delusion.
I
Hey,
mean, they technically answering the question, so we can't get mad. It's not like they went off subject.
That's
Because
no, it's just the fact that
we
why you
know
bring
how
my
deep they
team up,
go.
bro?
We do,
I
but we
don't know. I
don't
never
let
say
them
we're
ride
the
with
greatest
us.
team
We still
ever.
live
I
it.
never say we're the greatest team.
You know
I never
what?
even mentioned that we're going to the Super Bowl. So how is that? So how am I delusional?
You know what?
I just see
I
that
did
we
see-
gonna do.
I did see your owner out there today playing flag football and throwing touchdowns to the guy we just spoke about. That,
Which he won.
Mr. Coming out of
which he won.
retirement, right?
Right? No,
No.
wrong. But at the same time, but he won y'all seven Super Bowls though.
Why you bringing up
So
the past?
technically, y'all wouldn't even be great if it wasn't for that.
Why you
man.
bringing up the past? We talking about what's going on there.
He started it.
How many Super Bowls
Okay,
have
I
y'all
got
won?
it.
How many Super Bowls have y'all won with your past quarterback, Gino? Oh, damn. He's a
Shots
Jet
fired.
now.
Wait.
Shots fired.
How many have you won with your current? Oh, wait a minute. Didn't even make a touchdown.
How many Super Bowl appearances have y'all made with y'all current?
One less than you.
Okay, it's still never been there though, right?
Haven't
been there though, right?
But I don't see y'all going back.
And it's
Y'all not about to go
in
back.
2 years he's been there, though, right?
No, he ain't been
We can
there.
move
He
on
ain't been
now.
to the Super
Don't
Bowl
worry,
in
we
2
can
years.
move on.
You went and
committed.
won. You went and won. I give you that. Y'all turned it around, but y'all about to turn it back
We're
around and be sorry. But it's okay.
But we're still waiting for you guys to turn it around. That's the thing.
Yeah, and y'all gonna continue to
Around.
wait. Y'all gonna continue to wait.
Turn your ass back around.
But I'm loyal to you. I'm loyal to you though. At the end of the day, I'm still loyal to you.
I'm definitely
I'm
loyal
still
to you. But you didn't have to go there.
Hey,
That's okay, bro.
even after John Gruden did y'all wrong, I'm still loyal to you guys.
Yeah, and after Belichick just left y'all in the cold, I was still cool with you.
But yeah, but after Belichick, we still went to a Super Bowl. But it's okay. It's a delusion for me.
I would
I'm
say
loyal
what
to my
everybody else
Cowboy.
said, but I
I'm
don't
loyal to
believe
my
that.
Cowboy friends too. My brother, he's a Cowboy fan, and shout out to my brother.
I'm not delusional. I don't say we going to the Super Bowl. I'm very logical when it comes to everything. When have I ever said that
Then
we were going to the Super Bowl?
Where are you guys going?
We going out on the field.
Don't worry, it's fun.
We going out on the field. We going out on the field and play. That's what we doing. We going out on the field and play. And when we get to the middle of the season, we'll talk about Super Bowl possibilities. But
No,
other
we're
than
gonna
that,
talk
I'm
about
saying
where
we
you
going out
sitting on the
field.
couch.
Patrice?
All right. Well, I guess we can move
try
on.
me.
But
You really try me right now.
I'm also loyal to my friend Heather B, who thought Kanye West 808 and Heartbreaks is a great album. By the way, you see how delusion? You see how delusion works?
It's just how.
Wow.
How?
Yeah,
fucker?
let's not
Like,
forget.
this is-
She thought.
Wait. No,
I
back
want
that shit up.
to piggyback off of that. Yeah, did she say
down.
Butterfly was her best album?
I said that was my favorite. I don't give a fuck what y'all say. I'm standing by
Talk
both
your
motherfucking answers.
Like I
Talk
said,
your shit.
808s and Heartbreak was a good album. 808s and Heartbreak was a good album. I
No,
don't care
she
what
said it
they
was a great album. She didn't say good. She said great.
I did say it was a great album.
I mean,
I did
she
say
said, that's her definition of
And she
great,
said
but it was
Butterfly
still
was
a
her
bad
best
album.
I
album.
said that.
It wasn't fucking Yeezus. So what are we talking about?
It wasn't
The
college.
way that for real, the way that Aaron gives me heat about that, you would think I said fucking Jesus. You would think I
You would have
said.
said Yeezus. No,
You
if
would
you
think
would
I
have said
said
Yeezus, I
Wanda.
would have been like,
you would think I said these
I would've-
other fucking.
I would have been like Heather.
Hey, let's bring it back. Get to the comment and let's
Oh,
get
now
to
y'all want to
another
bring
question.
it back.
I ain't even
But like,
No, he just started going on about the Raiders, and I had nothing to say to that. Like
You had a
I
lot
mean,
to
I
say
was
just now.
showing, I was still.
we was
I
three,
still
we was
displaying
3 and
my loyalty
14. I
towards
can't
you
say
guys.
anything about that.
My loyalty
We only
still
have two.
stands the way it stands.
So does mine.
We only have 2 comments, so hold on.
Baby mama drama.
Mela said, "Don't mind me. I've been drinking since noon." Oh, damn. Okay.
No.
Dang. I was at work.
No.
Jonathan said, "Yes, definitely." To the question that you asked.
Okay, I'm pulling a card.
Now, shit.
Who would most likely work for the police?
I got Meech.
I got Heather.
I got Heather.
Fuck you.
Fuck you too, but I got you.
I ain't got me. He's like playing with swords, so I don't see him going to the
No.
police.
I'm just saying, Heather, I ain't saying like you gonna be a police out there chasing nobody, but I do see you in the building typing suspects' names though. Like,
He's like, just call me a motherfucking narc.
I ain't calling you a narc. But I do see you having. But I do see you doing a secretary job up there. Though.
Hey, I can't believe you called me a You might as fucking well call telling me that I work for the fucking cop.
The
Yo,
Snitching
why you
Chronicles,
do
the
that
Heavy
right
B.
now? That's crazy. Why you do that right now, Heather? That's cold.
I took my drink. I took it. Next topic.
When?
Shit.
Woo-wee.
You didn't see me
Hold on, I got one more. The person who had their birthday most recently must drink. Go ahead, Meech. You got it, big dog?
Yep. You did just recently have a birthday.
Happy belated, my guy.
Fuck it.
Happy
Yeah,
belated to
He
both.
said fuck it like he was drinking something heavy. It ain't nothing but some
What's it-
goddamn Mountain Dew. You back on the
What
dew?
to say? What's in your bottle? Some
May loves
MD
laughing.
Right. May said Meech.
She laughing.
It's a tie.
Go
It's a
ahead.
tie.
Okay, man. I got you. I got you.
Meech,
man.
you gotta take another sip
Just know that.
because it was a tie.
God damn.
Drink Oreo MD 4040.
Okay.
It was a tie. But in the meantime, what's the next topic?
I hate him. I hate this motherfucker. God damn.
Okay, what's the next topic, Pet?
I got to see where everybody's going with this. And this is something we probably have talked about, but I just want to see where everybody's at, especially because we are hour and 45 minutes in, right? And when I say this, I'm going to mention who I don't want to hear y'all say. What death in a movie was the saddest to you? I do not want to hear Hardball, and I do not want to hear Queen Latifah in Set It Off.
Day after
That wasn't even sad.
That was fucked up how she died, though.
That was real fucked up.
She robbed a bank. What do you think happens when you a bank robber? And you resist
And
him,
when you
you
shoot at
knock
the- when you
She
shoot-
was
when-
the forces
with a
after
gun in
your
your
ass.
hand.
what do you do? What you think go happen when you shoot at the police?
What's the policy? We have a gun
The whole
pointed to
force
your
is gonna
head.
be after your ass.
What's the fucking
Okay,
procedure?
I don't want to hear Queen Latifah, and I do not want to hear Jada Pickett's brother being killed. Okay.
I wasn't
That
even thinking
was
about
sad,
that when
though.
I was.
Yes, he had the acorn in his head, and they thought he was old boy, and it killed him.
All that.
And all
Get
he
the
had,
clippers and take a pin and hook him
he
up
ain't
with your
even trying
raggedy
to
ass.
stat.
You know what? I'm gonna go ahead.
All that.
I'm gonna go
All right,
ahead and get it out the way. Oh, go ahead, Aaron. My bad.
Reread the question. What's the saddest death in the movie besides the? That was the question.
Yes,
All right.
Can it be a movie or a show, or it has to be a movie?
it could be a movie or a show. I'll give you that.
Okay.
When James died on Good Times.
Oh my
You was
goodness.
sad.
Damn,
Really?
damn.
You just wanted to say that.
I wasn't sad.
It was sad. They was having a party thinking he was coming home, and then they got the shit saying he died. That's what happened.
Whoop-de-doo.
I actually have a tie. It's a tie for me. It's
Go ahead,
two
Heather.
shows. One is Orange is the New Black when Pusey died.
Yeah,
That literally made me stop. I did not watch another fucking episode after that. I'm gonna be honest. I didn't even finish the last. That shit fucked me up. And then the second, Aaron will understand this. Ash from Euphoria.
Oh, from Euphoria.
That was fucked up.
sad. I ain't cry though.
I did.
cried.
No, I'm sorry. The way the Fez was screaming, that I cried. I broke down.
I shed a tear when Ricky got killed in the alley.
Ricky. Mm-hmm.
Nah, that wasn't sad either.
Sorry.
But it's crazy. Are we that desensitized that like that don't even bother us no more? Like people, you know, gang violence is we all grew up in LA, but like, you know, we all seen gang violence our whole life, and us seeing someone dying before they get, you know, to go to college, that's not sad to us no more.
No, I think it's sad. It's just that when motherfuckers try to break down the scene too much, it took away the sadness. Because everybody was
That's
like,
it.
why did you run in a straight motherfucking line, nigga? You didn't want to zigzag. Once people started trying to deconstruct the shit, you took away the emotion in the significance of what happened. That's my thought.
Yeah, I like to start shooting at people and see if they zigzag nine, because that's crazy to me.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead, Meech.
Jay, what you got? What's your saddest movie or saddest death in a movie? I
was
love to
thinking hard about
hear
it.
your answer, sir.
Honestly, I'm gonna say Mouse from New York Undercover. The kid that died, that was causing ruckus in the you got to watch New York Undercover to know what I'm talking about. But yeah, Mouse.
I think I know what you're talking about.
I think I kind of remember. What about you, Meech?
Yeah, I haven't seen that episode in a minute, but if I have to pick, I also have to go with New York Undercover when JC's partner got blown up in the car.
Yeah, that was sad. That actually was sad.
What about when
It was sad
when Bishop killed Steele?
Still didn't die.
I thought he died. Didn't he die?
Mm-mm.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
He didn't die. He made it because you remember he told Q's girl in the hospital.
Fuck it, I don't know.
I think Jay gonna be pissed off when I say this, but honestly, when Mia died on the Best Man Holiday,
That was a little sad.
That
was not sad. No, was it?
What made it sad was Morris's character breaking down the way he
yes,
did. Like that
was the part that was sad. Yes,
all right.
Mm-hmm.
I give you that part.
It did hit. Yeah, it did hit him to like once he saw that grave lowering down.
Yes.
Like
when they started lowering her in the ground.
That's when it hit him like a Mike Tyson uppercut.
No, he acted his ass off on that part. I ain't gonna lie.
And when one more, and when Melvin died on the Temptations, and Smokey Robinson had to sing that song.
Yeah,
I teared up. I'm not even going for it.
Oh no! What's the other movie? Shit. That he got jumped. What? God damn it! What's the movie? And Smokey Robinson was singing.
It's what?
And Smokey Robinson sings in the song. I miss my friend. What's the?
I just said the Temptations. The Melvin.
No,
Melvin.
not that. Not. I'm sorry. Not Temptations.
Cadillac Records.
No. God damn it! They had the house party and they was charging people to get in. They fucked up the mama house because they started fighting.
Oh, Cooley High.
Oh, you talking about what you call
Cooley
it?
High.
Cooley
High.
When Coach Cheese died, that was sad.
Yes, that was sad. They didn't have to beat him up like that.
Yeah, that was sad.
It was sad when Trevor died too from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air in that ski accident.
Bungee jumping.
Hillary Banks, will you marry me?
Horrible.
All right,
I ain't no bungee expert, but I don't think he's supposed to be slamming into the ground like that.
When Mufasa died.
Negative.
Oh man.
Negative.
Come on.
Negative.
I was waiting for somebody to go to the Disney.
Go to every Disney death scene. Nigga. They was trying to traumatize kids. They really were. Because Bambi.
You
it
turn
was
out
a ghetto
just fine,
killer.
Heather.
Pops left.
Can we please go to the comments?
Okay. Oh, God damn. I'm sorry. I just started looking at them. Okay. Maylove says, I love you though. That was to you, Meech. She says Malcolm X. Trishelle said Land Before Time. Damn. Yeah.
I don't remember that one.
May says,
You know what was sad though? And it
absolutely.
she said A Land Before Time, but it's the little girl that played the little bitty girl. How she died, the actual girl that played in that movie. That was sad.
That was the that was All Dogs Go to Heaven.
She also was in Land Before Time.
Okay.
Oh, the actor. I'm sorry, the voice actor.
Yes.
Yeah, the little girl. She was in Land Before Time.
Judah something.
She played
Aw.
Ducky. She was in Land Before
Y'all
Time.
gotta put
Okay.
me
She
in after
got
the
killed
show.
by her father.
Definitely fill us in. Zakia says for color girls. Them poor
Yeah.
babies. Them poor
they-
babies.
Oh, the
That
kids.
was fucked
Yes.
up. Yeah.
Yes, the kids.
May said when Pusey died was crazy. It sure was. And then Zakia says the perfect neighbor.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Oh,
I never seen the Perfect
yeah.
Neighbor, have I?
It's on
Was
Netflix.
it
When
The
you watch it,
documentary. The
well,
documentary.
Oh, my bad. Okay.
Oh,
Yes, the
yeah,
girl
she
that
said
played Ducky.
the girl that played Ducky. That's what she said.
Exactly.
All right, what's the next question?
By
What's
her
the next
father.
topic?
Do y'all want to do one more, or y'all want
We
to
can do a few. Since it's our first night back, we can do a few.
No, it's an hour and 55 already.
I know that.
Let's do one card and do one question.
We went over before.
Let's do one card and one question and call it a night.
Okay.
I'm good with that.
Y'all want to do the card for it or the question?
Let's do the card first.
Okay, let's get a good one. Who would be most likely to get kicked out of a club?
Damn.
None of y'all go to club.
I'm still gonna say Gerald. I'm still gonna say it.
That's one.
That's cold.
Because I feel like it would be some sort of fight involved. I don't know why.
I don't go to clubs.
Can y'all see anybody else?
Right. Lupita might come out.
Definitely get you kicked out of the club.
That's one.
How do you get in the club with Lupita?
Two.
That's
Somebody
two.
said in the comment.
That's two.
Mela, you don't know me like that. That's two.
That's cold.
Is anybody else gonna answer this question?
Ain't nobody else
You
gonna
don't-
vote on the actual question?
Gerald gonna choose himself anyway, so go ahead
No, I
and just
wasn't.
straight to it, bro.
No, I wasn't. I wasn't about
So
to
who
do
you
myself.
choosing?
Who you gonna choose?
The professor.
Oh,
I wouldn't likely be kicked out of a club. I'm usually in a
Damn.
corner.
Nah, he got a point. I choose you too.
How? How? Think about it.
Because when you
I
get
make friends with everybody.
when you get a little
No.
when you get a little loose on the goose, so your mouth get a little
Exactly.
slick too.
Exactly.
No,
Exactly.
Was that a tie? We love
Always
that
good
tie.
Meech haven't
looking. Mouth
voted
kinda
voted
crooked.
yet. So
never.
Meech, you gotta vote.
Meech with your
Mouth ain't
vote.
never cricket. Don't do that.
It's up to
Damn.
you.
Yep. Why does everything fall on me? Shit.
Because you
you
don't know
wait
how
too
to ask
long.
the question quick enough.
But be truthful.
So,
Be truthful in your
this
heart
is
of
what you
hearts.
do.
In your heart of hearts,
It's a
out of
tie,
everybody on this screen, who getting kicked out of a club?
Whew. Professor, I love you, but when you on that
I'm
liquor,
full of shit on that
I'm sorry, but
one. No, y'all full of shit on that one, but I'll take a drink. I ain't even tripping.
We have all spoken.
No. If it's a bar or a club, no, because I usually make friends with everybody, or I'm in a corner. Don't do that, because yes, I do. I make friends with everybody when I go to the bar. Yeah.
Okay, she took her drink.
Convince
What is
yourselves.
the
Don't convince
last
us.
topic?
Oh, baby, I don't
What's
have to
the
convince
last
myself. I know this.
What's
Not
the
tripping.
last topic?
This one is a little bit of a kind of serious topic. Where did it go? This one is about bullying. Bullying in school. You guys heard about the whole situation of the little girl getting into being bullied And then, and this had been going on for months. And she get into it with a girl off her bus, and she basically, her heart stops on her. A couple of days later, she expires.
Wow.
If y'all haven't heard, basically, like I said, she's new to the neighborhood, new to the school. She's only, I think, 12 or 13. This one particular girl kept bullying her and bullying her to get off the bus. And a girl gets off the stop, which is not her stop. They get into a fight. Once the fight ends, literally the little girl heart stops on her. Take her to the hospital. She's on a ventilator. Maybe a day or two later, she expires. At what point, as adults, even down to the bus driver who was there, who allowed kids to get off the bus and that wasn't they stop, at what point do adults step in? At what point do we hold children accountable for bullying?
Honestly, immediately. And this is coming from somebody who did go through bullying in middle school and specifically in high school. I believe in rectifying the situation immediately. All that bullshit in regards to all the processes and we're going to look into this and overlooking so many things to a point where it is even possible for a child to think about unaliving and things of that nature. I understand this was based on health, but it was still the stress of that ended up bringing her to her demise. That shit needs to be fucking addressed immediately. And it's not only because of what can be done, what can happen to the child at that time, but the long lasting effects that shit has even later on. Like, children at a certain age, they are very impressionable. And there are a lot of things that happen during those times of growth where motherfuckers are like, oh, they're just kids. You have no motherfucking idea what they are going through. So personally, that shit needs to be dealt with from the beginning. When the first notation, the first mention of this person is being bullied, because it's a lot of also people that will discard it because they're like, oh, they're just kids, and they wave it off. No, we can't keep doing that shit.
Yeah, like you can't be that oblivious to the fact of that your kids are just being kids. Like, no, like you're basically onsetting trauma early on for the victim. So is it just kids being kids when it causes them when it causes them emotional trauma? Is it kids being kids when it causes them physical harm or worse? Mm-hmm. So you really have to have like a strong handle on it. And this is coming from someone who's faced bullying, not just because of how I acted, or it was basically because of my autism, and to face that and to turn out okay. That says a lot. But if you know your kid is being a bully and you don't put a stronghold stop to it, then you are just as fucking guilty. You are just as fucking guilty because you basically knew about your kid being a bully and you did nothing. Like it's a whole lot. It's a whole lot to contain the bullying when you have adult figures that do nothing.
I'm gonna say this. Shout out to Shaq because he decided to cover all the expenses for her funeral. As parents, as aunties, as uncles, as people, as human in general, we have to teach kids that, you know, everybody is different and it's okay to be different. Bullying is not okay. Um, we definitely have to start holding these kids accountable. I say hold the parents accountable, but at the same time, as a parent, you could teach your kid everything under the sun. It don't mean they're going to listen, unfortunately. So we can hold them to a certain standard, but don't punish the parent, because of the kid. Let that kid understand that they're going to get in trouble for their actions. I say that because you can punish the parent up until a certain extent, but you're punishing the parent, although this parent has raised this kid the right way, and they still chose to go that other path instead of going straight down. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I've had nieces who's dealt with that, and you guys already know those situations. So I think it's time to start holding these kids accountable for their actions. And you know, a lot of times, because the way the system is set up, because they do something as a child, by the time they turn 18, they get a clean slate. And it's kind of like, oh, I got in trouble for a little bit, but guess what? I get to do X, Y, and Z. Start holding these kids accountable. You can't hold the parent accountable too. I feel like the bus driver should have did more, because the bus driver didn't do what they needed to do. You know, that's a situation where you shouldn't allow kids, because you know what kids get off at what stop. You shouldn't allow them to get off. You should have called the office. You should have did something. But I still wouldn't hold her fully accountable. But at some point, she still got to be held accountable for her action that she played in that, because a lot of that could have been avoided too. Unfortunately, a lot of kids too do the things that they do to fit in when they don't have to. And because of that, somebody lost their life. And from my knowledge and understanding of the whole situation too, the mom had went to the school, she had said something, and you hold that school accountable. Because if I went to this school multiple times and told you what's going on, and y'all haven't done nothing else to help rectify the situation, I'm holding y'all accountable as well. That's all I have to say about it.
I agree with that.
And that's why I chose to put this at the end, because I know this is a heavy one. We'll be on a more serious too.
Everything that we do outside of breathing is taught. I don't care whether it's taught by a parent, if it's taught by a television, if it's taught by a computer, a sibling. Everything that we do, the way we act, the way we think, the opinions we have of things, it's all influenced by it. It all comes from somewhere. Unfortunately, opposed to what you said, I would still hold those kids' parents very much so accountable.
No, I'll hold them accountable, but to a certain extent, because them kids still got to learn as well.
No, I'll hold them to the full extent, because again, those behaviors don't just stop at school. Those behaviors go on and happen at home. They happen everywhere else where their parent is also there as well. And whether they turn a blind eye to it, or whether they're just not willing to enforce that, hey, we're not going to have a bully environment just because, you know, that's what you feel like you want to do. So at the end of the day, I'm still holding those parents to the full extent liable. You know, you're a minor, and until you become an adult, those parents are responsible for your responsibilities. As a parent, I think my biggest fear is dropping my kids off at school and putting them in the hands of somebody else who I trust that's going to do the right thing. At the end of the day, if I can't count on responsible adults that know better, then what do we do? So I get it. Everybody's responsible for their own actions. But as adults who we entrust, sometimes we pay their salaries. I'm not sliding with that, to a certain extent that you're off the hook.
let me explain why I say it. And then this is not to change your opinion, but I'm gonna tell you why I say it from a personal standpoint. You ready? I have two siblings that had kids at a young age, right? I didn't, but we were always taught to X, Y, and Z. We always raised in the same household, but I got a sibling who chooses to be affiliated, right? But we all grew up in the same household. We always taught certain things. You all are taught not to do X, Y, and Z, but you still have some that decide to do whatever. And I can whoop you, beat you black and blue, and keep telling you. But if that child continues to do what they do, even though you're still doing it, it's the reason why I say, from my standpoint of me, you can hold them accountable, but you still had to hold that kid accountable at some point because.
No, I agree with you. I agree with you. I'm not saying the kids not hold accountable, but I'm saying until you turn 18, or in some states that don't even matter, because we've seen kids get tried at 16 and 14 years old. So at the end of the day, yeah, that child is very much so liable. But at the end of the day, I feel like if it was my child that got killed, I'm gonna look that parent in the eye and say, "Did you do all you can possibly do to make sure this didn't happen to my child? Did you do all you could? Like, it ain't about just whooping to black and blue. What type of therapy and resources did you go out and get for this child? What type of therapy did you get for your child? What was the discipline like? It's not. And I think that's where a lot of black families get it wrong at. It's not just about whooping to black and blue.
Absolutely.
Whoopings don't solve situations all the time. We grew up in a time where that was the number one punishment for things. But at the end of the day, I feel like, if it was little Trevor with the guns in the house, guess who we going after? We're going after Trevor's parents too. So we can't hold that same little narrative when it comes to, bullying. If a life is taken, a life is taken. Under all circumstances, that kid needs to be liable. And I think because that kid still lives underneath the roof of that parent's house. Now again, we talking, outside of 18, then yeah, you can't hold a parent liable for that. But as long as that's considered a minor, I think that parent needs to hold a lot of that responsibility as well.
But to be honest with you, all of it exists in the same bracket. Like, because I understand where you're coming from, and I also understand where Pud's coming from as well, because you have those situations of parents actually be really, really actually stepping in and doing everything that they can, but this child is just still determined to still continue on with the same behaviors. They pay for the behavioral health. They pay for, these classes. They pay for some sort of, I don't want to say reinforcement, but send them to programs like Explorers, to learn discipline and things like that. And then they just end up just as worse. So you have those situations where they're actually trying, and unfortunately it is the same result. But then you have those situations where it is the parents that honestly do not give a fuck. Like, I know it's not specific to the topic that we're talking about, but for instance, I don't know if you guys have heard of the story of the 3 little boys who assaulted that young girl.
I did.
And instead of the parents taking responsibility and understanding what their child did to this young girl, they're bashing the girl. They're not being a parent and saying that what their sons did was absolutely fucking ridiculous. I don't give a fuck about what has been said about this young girl. These 3 boys assaulted her. So it's a very complex situation because all of it exists under the same umbrella, unfortunately.
Yeah.
But I get both points. I completely understand both points.
Anybody else got anything to say before we wrap it up?
Gerald.
Honestly, I think that I actually agree with everybody's point on this, because the bus driver could have made the it definitely I'm sorry, I'm just a little emotional from hearing the stories from my fellow podcast members. But the bus driver could have definitely had diffused the situation, because especially if they were on quote unquote a bus that was en route to everyone's house and not a public bus transportation, yes, it definitely could have been stopped. And if the school would have took the necessary precautions, this child may still be here to enjoy life's riches with little that we do have. And I completely understand that, yes, you can live in a house and with other siblings, and y'all can share the same clothes and come up under the same tutelage of one parent or both parents, and one can be a doctor, other one can be a crackhead at the end of the day. It just depends on I guess, the surroundings that you go out into the world with, and the things that catch you, that catches your eye in the world at the end of the day. But I believe in my heart of hearts that adults should be definitely held accountable, and so are kids, because if we remember when the kids attacked the mother and her kids,
Absolutely.
that too broke my heart, because now you get it to where you look at what type of surroundings are y'all being raised in, to where did y'all think this is good at the end of the day? Or like Aaron says, or no, not Aaron, Patrice, to where they think that they're trying, they're probably quote unquote not cool at home, so at school they run with a crowd that decides to bully. And I too had been the victim of bullying at one point. So I understand each aspect of it, and I respect each aspect from everybody that was on this podcast as far as their stance on bullying, because it ain't just one thing that needs to be focused on. It's everything in the surroundings as well. So adults, kids, people at the schools, the bus drivers, the matter of fact, the community itself needs to be looked at.
It goes further out than that. Like, I think as a whole, the whole country needs to, they need to take a look at it, because no one seems to be getting it right at this point. You know what I'm saying? So
Absolutely.
I think that
because even one of my babies now deal with bullying, and thank God it hasn't gotten to that point, and the parents have stepped in to do X, Y, and Z, but it gets to a point where does it stop? Like, you're going to pick on a person because they're more different than you are, or because they quote unquote didn't grow up with you and the kids that you run with at this point, or because this person's shorter than you, or this person has a learning disability, or whatever it is. But that's all I got to say about it.
Yeah. Even so, like, it goes to say, like, an unhealthy environment with no control is gonna breed a chaotic outcome at the end of it all. So if you want to contain the chaos, start by showing that everyone is indeed different, but they understand just as well as you. If you can begin to showcase that, then that can pretty much shed light on those that don't grasp that there are different types of people in this world, and they should be treated any less than because of what they because of how they were brought up, or what type of disability they're going through, or how they act a certain way, or if they're small or they're tall or they're built or a little bit on the heavy set. There are different types of people in this world, and we shouldn't treat them as less than because of how could I put it? They should be treated less than because of they are they pretty much are deemed are as not normal. I'll put it like that.
Because they're different from other people. Absolutely.
And also one more thing, and I really do need to get this out because it specifically happens a lot in the Black community. Can we please stop the bullying from starting at home? And then the reason that you're doing this is to say that, oh, I'm just trying to strengthen them. I'm just trying to prepare them. There is a way that you can build confidence within your children as opposed to you tearing them down so that you can build them up. You don't have to do that. So, because I hear a lot of people that have went through traumatic situations of their parents talking so much shit about them, and then they hold that into adulthood. And when it's brought up to confront that, that's always the excuse of, well, I was just trying to make you stronger. I was just trying to. There are other ways that you can make your child's mental stronger than you talking shit. I just wanted to say that.
Anybody got anything else to say before we end it here?
I think that's it.
And then go to the comments. I think we got like 2 or 3. We got a couple.
Yeah, a couple. Shell, she was giving the look eyes. I think this was for the last vote, but May said Gerald. Giselle said the professor.
You don't even know me.
And May Love laughed. And I think this was in regards to the last question. She said 100%, Heather. And Jonathan said, hold the kid accountable. And he also said, yep, you're old enough to know better, but you're choosing not to. You know the difference between right and wrong. That is facts.
Not in every case, but I do understand the comment.
Facts.
With that being said, folks, we have come to the end of Talk Your Shit, Cocktails and Convo, and
Bless the bottle.
Bless the bottle. But with that being said, we gon' hand it y'all. If y'all fans of Talk Your Shit, y'all know how we do it. We get to the end, we hand it off to Heather. Let's go.
Thank you so much for everybody tuning in to our first live of the year. I know that this year we got started a little bit later than usual, but hey,
we're sorry.
We're definitely here.
Life
has definitely been life, and so just definitely glad that you guys tuned in tonight, left your comments, reactions. We always appreciate you giving much support to us. So thank you so much. It feels good to be back live, honestly. Definitely look forward to more content. We are going to try to stay as consistent as possible. Just look for updates on our social medias, TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. Also, if you have any ideas, things that you want us to talk about, you can always, just drop a comment, on the video. We'll definitely be taking a look at that information. My final thoughts for tonight is, in the time that we are living right now, if you have a dream, follow it. If there is something that is sitting on your desk that you have not tended to because you're scared, you have a fear that you might fail, whatever the case may be, I am here to tell you right now, do that shit. Because you already thought about what's the worst that could happen. It's time to start thinking about what's the best that can happen. So definitely, as I'm and I'm talking to myself as well, but definitely start putting more energy into your dreams, because the way that life is right now, we don't know if we have tomorrow left. So why not chase them today?
Salute. Meech, go ahead.
First off, I just want to say thank you to everyone who participated in the comment section, and I, I have to say I really did miss saying that. For y'all to come in and show out in the comment section, and y'all give us the incentive to do what we do, every segment that we do, and it is your support that keeps us wanting to outdo ourselves each and every segment, and we appreciate all the love that you give. 100. And as far as final remarks, not so much as final remarks, just two words to live by: unique and authentic. Like, it's okay to be unique and stand out, and it's okay to be true to yourself and be authentic. And I've come to know that the more authentic and true to yourself that you are, the more people will respect you for it. And I feel like people have to put up like a chameleon mask and be who they are, and be what people want them to be, and you don't have to. Just be true to yourself. Because that trust me, the respect you're gonna give for being true to yourself and authentic and unique, it goes a long way. So never be ashamed to be yourself. And I'm leave it at that.
Double A.
How you go after that? Oh,
I don't know.
Good night, everybody. Thank you. Good night.
That's why I said you go, because I gotta go to the dictionary now.
Am I supposed to go? Am I supposed to say be common and fake? At the, he said unique and authentic. So just be common and fake at this point. I don't know. Great final thoughts, me.
Probably should have had me go last.
Yeah, you gonna start earning your spot in that last spot real soon, sir. I do want to thank everybody for tuning in. So yeah, thank you for everybody who tunes in all the time, a few times, every blue moon, those who participate, those who just want to watch. I appreciate everybody. We wouldn't be UTR Talk Your Shit if no one watched it. If it was just the five of us doing this, we wouldn't exist. So we do all this because not only do we love doing it, but also we love y'all for even stopping through to even see what type of shit we talking. So thank you from the bottom of my heart. I also want to say that I'm excited for this season. Just the creativity that the five of us have come together and put out thus far. I'm looking to make more magic throughout this whole season. So first and foremost, thank you. I'm excited. And my final thoughts, I will say, life is short. Enjoy life. Tell someone sorry. Be accountable for your actions. The people you call family, love on them a little bit longer, a little bit harder, a little bit longer. I would also say, again, everything that we learned is learned from somewhere. I feel like we was all opponents have to make a change. So make a change in your life and in someone else's life as well. You don't know how far that would go. But with that being said, looking forward to a great season, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out.
Well, also great ending there. What I'm gonna say is that follow us on all of our social media platforms. Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Not sure if the TikTok is still up. Bet TikTok is still there. So please continue to follow us and keep supporting. I'm gonna say that this was a great show. To everyone that was in the comments, and definitely to the other four individuals that are on this screen. I'm happy to be back. I'm happy that we were able to come together and get this show done. And far as final comments, yes, I don't know what to say after the last two. I'm just gonna say, damn, them boys good. And
I want to say thank you to everybody that's tuning in. Thank you to everybody that has supported us through all these seasons. I also want to say a happy belated birthday to Jada Rebel and Meech, our resident asshole. Happy belated birthday to you too. I'll say this, and I'm piggybacking off everybody. Stay true to your stuff. Be authentic. Stand on business. Love on those who love on you. Prepare yourself for growth. Live life to the fullest. It's okay to step away sometimes. It's okay to take a break. Be happy. Do what makes you happy. Live life, love, and laugh. I love y'all. That's all I gotta say.
and
We have
with
one more
that,
comment before we go. Maylove says, enjoy the show. Glad you guys are back. Keep talking your shit. Thank you so much for your
Thank
support.
you.
We really appreciate it.
Double A.
Oh no, he was mocking Heather.
Okay, you mocking me. Okay. With that being said, we have come to the end of Talk Your Shit. Take care of yourselves and each other. We love you.